Hi, I'm Bran, and I love best of episodes. Hi, I'm Panda, and I like best of episodes.
I'm Dan, and I despise best of episodes, and this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast. Boy, oh boy.
Sounding a little froggy.
Panda sounds like it's almost two voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds like he's not doing great.
I don't know. I think he's doing okay.
You want to sit this out, Panda, just like these, since it's just a clip show?
Okay. Wow, what last
by it.
last Wednesday was so much
bot.
fun.
It's a Panda bot.
Panda
It was.
bot.
It was 3.5 hours of pure unadulterated joy, Bran.
Now, I do think that this week is going to be a little bit shorter.
Oh, nuts.
That's right, buddy.
So you mean to tell me during the holiday season we're not as funny? Is that what you're saying?
No. It's funny. It's just a smaller sample size. So from June to middle of October, it's more episodes.
Okay, June, July, August, September, October. Instead, this is just the holiday
This is
season.
just October, November, December.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Boy, howdy.
Right. Smaller sample size.
But the clips still hit,
They
is what you're
still
saying.
hit. I mean, Jonathan Shapiro's yet to make an appearance so far.
That's
and
how
I
you
think,
know that they hit.
Yeah. So
That's right.
that's happening.
I love
Shout out to the double deckers that have
No
helped make this
kidding.
happen. Without them, I'd be back there like just bathing in like energy drinks and stuff.
You'd just be crying.
I'd just
You'd
be crying.
in a corner.
I don't think it's possible to go through all these clips by yourself.
Sheila Calloway, Elizabeth Cullen, Brian Harold, and others.
A lot of others
many
help
others.
make this happen. And countless people that throughout the year find the clips to start with and say, hey, this is a funny moment. I'm going to write this down. So thank you to them. Are we ready to dive in?
I'm ready to dive in.
Up first is the Season 4 kickoff, October 22nd, 2021. I want to make this clear. Our Skype computer, which is going to bring in all the guests,
that's right.
down. The files, gone. But we were able to patch into space.
Trace has that patch 24/7.
Which is
what?
Yeah.
Some people have nicotine patches. I got the space patch. Seriously, though, don't smoke. It kills.
I got the space patch. It was useless.
Yeah.
I was still smoking a pack a day.
So here is
Winston Slims.
really quickly.
You've heard of Virginia Slims and Winston. I get the Winston Slims. A little special tobacco in there. You know the kind. Packed real nice.
I don't know.
You don't need a cream squirt pump, nothing. Just a Slim. It's got the good stuff. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't think we can air any of that.
So here's where we're going.
What if that is dirty? It's the best cigarette on the market.
Well, that's
you
the
hear me,
problem.
kids?
That's where I was. You can't do that. Right.
So here's what we have.
Can't.
Really quickly.
Can and will.
You, Me, and Christmas Trees, October 25th, 2021.
So there you go.
We even talked Chris into doing a little dramatic reading.
He's going to do a
for us.
dramatic reading.
That's right.
To be or not to be,
This
that
guy
is
gets
the
it.
question.
Yeah, that's really good. That's
Not
really
as good as you're
good.
walking, but it's good.
Give me a walk.
Walking's my favorite.
I walk in?
Yeah.
Dan,
That's it.
a little earlier, you insulted me.
That's a rumor. That's a rumor.
Might hurt later on. On your way to the car.
I love it.
Boyfriends of Christmas Past, October 26th, 2021. We're back, everybody.
Oh, man.
Let's talk about the Ghosts movie, shall we?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Please.
Ghost of Boyfriends Past, the
Just
second.
Boyfriends of
Boyfriends
Christmas
of Christmas
Past. There's no ghosts in the title anywhere, if you can believe it. They don't want to scare anybody off.
Well, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Boyfriends of Ghost Past.
None of the
no.
boyfriends are dead.
Yeah,
No.
they're all still alive.
As far as we know.
Well, one of them definitely, because she looked for him on
That's
social
exactly
media.
right. Let's break this movie down. We got 4 seconds. We're going to start with the hot take. We're going to start with the guy who Forbes magazine.
What?
Yeah. We were going to keep this on the down low, but I'm
Go
glad
ahead.
you went ahead.
Go
Forbes
ahead now,
magazine.
Yeah.
They have a toddler edition. It's called It's called Forbes for the Tots.
Yeah, Forbes for the top.
And they have a nice little blurb on page 7. Were you
going to say 7B?
Yeah, it's a newspaper, and it says, "Look for this guy. He's given some
Up
hot
and comer.
He's up and comer hot taker." And that's you. And
Absolutely.
somehow this old man got in the Forbes
Toddler edition.
Look out for this guy.
Yep.
And so tell the people what they're looking for.
The column's the hot tots, and that's top things you need to be looking for. Toddler edition. It's called hot tots.
And so one of those things is to
My
look
hot
out
take for this movie.
for this movie in particular.
This movie specifically.
It's called what again?
Hot tots.
Okay.
Hot tots.
Hot Tots is what it's called.
Hot toddy.
Really charming cast. I think the leads are great, and they have crazy sparks. They're both super attractive. Raymond Ablack, another Degrassi
Pajamas.
alum.
Pajamas.
Who I think
Alum.
he is alum. I think he's.
I don't know how we got there.
He beats me. He is.
He's a Degrassi alum. Yeah. Mine was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Brain.
Well, this movie ends with a year later in the future. She's engaged.
Yeah.
And she's something out the window. Is that the bird lady from Home Alone 2? No. That's the
Come on. Run.
it's her boyfriend's past.
The ghost of you that keep me
So-
awake.
What are they? What are they?
The river to pray.
What are they?
Manifestations of her subconscious.
So she should probably get that checked out,
good,
huh?
right?
Yeah, no,
Because she's finally got to the point where she finally said yes. You'd think that
Yeah.
would make them like you would see them fade.
Well, I think they were there to
Fade
sort of
away.
say
That's what they
job
do.
well done. Our work here is done.
Bye.
Now
You did
we're
it.
back in
Bye.
the ether.
Bye. Where are those guys up
We
to
can stop
now?
bothering you now.
Where do you think
Man,
they
they're
went?
just projections. They're phantoms. They're not real.
Phantasms, if you will.
Phantasms.
Ooh.
That's nice. Mask of the Phantasm, even.
Phantasms.
My question is if we
Phantom.
Degrassi, alum, John.
Other dude later who actually gets her.
That's right. You
to
never
say
know.
yes at the altar.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is going to be a lot the rest of her life. Like it's just a lot of starting and stopping again.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lot of luck.
Isn't that how it is for all of us, though?
So true.
Yeah,
Oh,
isn't
wow.
it? Amen.
Hey, when was the last time you started and stopped?
Ooh. 04.
Oh, 4?
Yeah.
Wow, you've been doing.
No,
is
I
that
know.
the start or stop?
No, you said started and stop. I've done one or the other every year since. Sometimes it's a start year, sometimes it's a stop
Wait,
year.
what happened in 04?
You don't want to know about it.
I asked.
It was Avril Lavigne's new album just
was.
came out.
The court
Complicated?
records are sealed.
No, that was her first. Happy ending. No, yeah, I think that's the name of it. So Much for My Happy Ending. That
Complicated's
album.
not on that album?
No, that's no.
No, it's Happy Endings years later. Are you kidding me?
So much for my.
Yeah, I know the
happy
track.
ending.
We're all familiar. Skater Boy?
First album.
Yeah. It's the second single after Complicated, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We did, everybody. Congratulations. We're about tomorrow with another great episode. Until then.
Christmas in my heart. October 27th, 2021.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Never get back on that horse because it's never ending.
Did you say horse?
No.
It's late and my ears are going a bit.
Rick, what did you think of the marathon?
I've seen better marathons. We did a 6 day,
Day night water fight?
6 day, 5 night, all you can eat at Fitzy's. And you had to eat a crab leg an hour for six
had
days.
to.
Yes, one, but just one an hour. So you could
sound too
pace
hard.
yourself. It was a good buffet. They had
Because
a
you
good,
could start at minute 1 and then
Yeah.
do it again at
minute 1, yeah.
hour 59.
yeah,
really,
yeah,
you could.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. It was
That's not true.
Yeah, it was called Krabby Week, and we did the whole week. Crab
Krabby
legs.
Week.
Yeah, it was a buffet too, and some other things you could get if you wanted them. But that was mainly crab legs.
We got a Santa stakeout October 28th, 2021. Who do we have today?
Rachel Ward.
Rachel Ward.
Rachel Ward.
Top notch,
Yep,
top
said it
shelf,
for years.
above and beyond. She starting a new TV show. It's going to be picked up by all.
She's
all
starting one.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Well, she from the ground up.
Interesting.
Yeah, from scratch. And it's named Boomerang.
New TV show
is
called
named
Boomerang.
Yep, name show's Boomerang.
What happens there?
Well, she's a critic, and basically, whenever anyone makes any sort of meringue or anything like that, she'll either cheer it or she'll boo the meringue.
So she calls it Boomerang.
Boomerang.
So clearly she boos.
She's like you.
She boos more than she yays. There's not a lot of yays.
She's kind of like
Is it a yay meringue?
huh?
When she's excited about it, is it a yay meringue?
Yeah, it's a yay meringue.
Okay.
But mostly it's a boomerang.
Got a clip.
Of course.
On today's episode of Boomerang.
She's in the Thornbirds.
Who was?
Rachel Ward.
Different Rachel Ward.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is someone that gives us money for a shout out at the end of an episode.
Oh, I was going to say that Rachel
But
Ward was
that's
in
an easy
Thornbirds.
mistake to make, though, Chris, because you're on Google.
And then
I've
he
used Google
heard
Plus.
that you were doing.
See, I
There's a
actually
TV show.
I went to IMDb.
Yeah, and that's good. Good
that's
on
your
you
first
because
mistake.
he said she's doing a TV show. That would make sense.
Yeah,
All
I'm
that
so
tracks.
sorry, guys.
All that
I'm so
tracks.
sorry.
Thanks,
but
Rachel.
That's
if
what
you look
happens.
up Boomerang, it's there.
Let me look. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me look. Hold on.
Hey, but do we have that clip?
On today's episode of Boomerang, Timmy Tolly brings in his meringue. What will Rachel think? Only on today.
Hey, it's Timmy Tolly.
Timmy,
Yes?
is that a lemon meringue pie?
It is.
Why would you bring that ish in here?
What?
That ish.
That ish?
That ish.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Yeah, your pie is full of ish.
Okay.
Oh!
I don't hate it, first of all.
No, it's intriguing
The
to me.
boo that she lets out at the end is just an just wow. She goes
Can we
for it.
rewind that and hear it again?
Yeah.
I think we got another clip.
We got another one?
On today's episode of Boomerang, a lad named Nick brings in his meringue. What will Rachel think? Only on today's Boomerang.
Oh, look at my meringue.
Nick, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You trying to get me the runaround?
No.
I think you're running me around. I've been run around too many times to get fooled by an orange meringue, son.
What do you
Ba-doom. Does she ever say yeah? We don't have any more clips. I want to be clear. Does she ever say yeah
Got a
to what?
clip.
Are you sure?
On today's episode of Boomerang, a fella named Philip brings in a meringue. What will Rachel think? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm real proud of this.
Philip, I smelled you coming off the elevator.
But what about my meringue?
You and your pie can kick rocks.
But my meringue.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo!
I thought that was going to be a good one. I thought that was going to be...
I don't play the. You played the clip. I don't know what you're talking
Do
about.
we have a yay meringue?
We have no more.
Wait a minute.
On today's episode of Boomerang, a lady named Sissy brings in a meringue. What will Rachel think? Let's find out.
Hello, my name's Sissy.
Sissy, you're a mess.
What?
Is that a dress or are you just a woman of the night?
I want you to stop for a second.
First of all, this is a
Stop
cherry
for a
pie.
second, Rachel.
Nobody interrupts
Stop.
me. I love it. Yay!
Yay!
Now let's get to your pie. Oh.
Wow, I want to watch the whole season in one night.
I think we just did, actually. Deck the Lifetime Uncorked, the 2021 Lifetime Christmas movie preview number 2, October 29th, 2021. That synopsis made me want to like curl up in a ball and die.
It made me want to see your dead corpse and kick it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I mean by Christmas in Harmony. November 1st, 2021. Welcome back, everybody.
I got to be honest, you're going to have to give me a minute to process. I eat a credit card a week.
You do.
A credit card a week in plastic?
Yeah.
Gosh, we got to cut back. That's going to come back to haunt us, I feel like. A full credit card? No. No.
You do.
You do too.
Yeah.
And you're comfortable with it.
I put some mayonnaise on it.
Just slather, and relish.
Hey guys, let's talk about Christmas in harmony. Friday night before Halloween, where all the good movies go to premiere.
Just like, is it like a Capital One, or is it just like any? Is it
I
a
would never.
specific-
First of all,
No.
That's a thicker plastic.
Yeah,
Second
you
of all.
would. You couldn't.
Yeah.
If it has the chip in there, it does get precarious.
guys, let's talk about Christmas in harmony. We have 4 segments to break this movie down. I think
I
we're
went
gonna.
to the speak station. I forgot my wallet and my phone, and it just registered. It was a tap. It was a tap to pay. My tummy was so close to the thing.
You just gotta.
It just went boom.
You just gotta lay on the counter and just gotta roll around until it beeps. It's because I ate the credit card.
I do it once a week.
You're doing it too.
And don't act like you're not. Don't act like you're not.
You know what you're doing.
Unless you can sit here right now and tell me that you have switched completely to Blue Lamp. Because if you haven't, beep, beep, baby.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my goodness. I have 2. One is just the timeline doesn't make any sense, and it may not be the timeline, but it's the dialogue that they give the leading lady. She says at the beginning of this movie, 10 years at this company, and all I'm left with is crumbs. So she's been in New York for over 10 years.
Yes.
But then when she sees Kyle for the first time, she says, it's been just over 5 years, Kyle. You're a nobody to me. And then later she says, you left me waiting at the airport 7 years ago. And all those are direct quotes. I have them all written down here. I'm not trying to like pile on here, but I mean, if we could just get just one number line out and just say, how many years is it? There's 10? Okay. Well, let's make sure we keep that
This movie's
cohesive.
So bad.
Let's make it cohesive just to be safe. No, what if we throw out 5, 7, and 10? It'll be fun. Why in the world? Why?
You can't harmonize those.
There's no way. It is Christmas out of harmony.
Coyote Creek Christmas. Woof. November 2nd, 2021.
Hey, and we wrote a book.
We did write a book.
You should check it out. I'll be home for Christmas movies.
And when he says check it out, don't check it out at the library.
No.
Go buy you a copy.
Please do.
I will say, we got another email from Baxter. You guys remember Baxter yesterday?
No.
Baxter said he went to his local library,
Yep.
Mandalena County.
Mandalena County.
Mandalena
Library.
County
Yeah.
Public Library.
Yes.
And he said they didn't have it, and he gave him a really hard time. He recorded the audio. I don't.
Yeah, I think we got plenty.
So we're gonna keep that clip.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello. Is anyone there, man?
Oh, I'm Terrence. Terrence loves to talk books. Book.
Hey,
We got big books
yeah.
and small books,
Right.
kitty books,
Okay.
big boy books, all the books in between.
Hey, Terrence.
I got a book for you, got a book for him, got a book down the street, go get win. Right now, books.
Do you have any R.L. Stein?
Oh, I got them. 42, Josh.
Do you got any Stephen King?
I got all the kings.
Do you have? Okay, here's one. I'll be home for Christmas movies.
I've got 6 copies of I'll Be Home for Christmas movies.
You do?
I do.
You got them here today?
Yeah. Go look on I'll None
Oh, none ya.
None your business. Find your own book. I'm out.
So you don't have it?
I don't know. It's my last day. 40 years. Claiming a pension.
You get a pension at the library?
You bet you sweet socks I do.
Do you have the book?
Oh, yeah.
Where?
I'll none you.
I'll none ya.
You wear clothes.
You're closed. How am I here?
Biggity bonk bang.
But a phone from the 1950s rings, and when one of those rings, you have to answer it. And it's Dylan's brother. And he spills the beans. spills the beans.
Jack Bailey?
That's Jack Bailey.
Hi, I'm Jack Bailey. Are you selling used cars now? You really shortened that down a good bit. Hi, I'm Jack Bailey. Oh, now. Buy a car.
It's Dylan's brother. Jack Bailey.
Jack Bailey.
It's Jack Bailey. And Jack Bailey spills the beans. I don't know what he wants from me. I'm Jack Bailey. Can you believe it? Murray. I'm trying to call Dylan and some girl answered Mary. I had to blab. I had to tell her the truth. That's Jack Bailey. The Christmas Promise, October 4th, 2021. So let's get to what the Hallmark, the part of the show we wonder what could have been happening, may have to get.
You've never done it. You've never done it. Try it one more time from the top. Give it a hit, get, hit.
I got in some sort of cycle and I couldn't get out.
Lost in the oven.
Oh my God.
The part of the show where we get the hit.
Oh, folks, see you. Bye.
Got the yips.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Hey guys, I think we should do the What the Hallmark segment.
Okay.
It's the part of the show where we wonder what could happen, maybe happen.
He's got the yips.
Okay.
This is problems.
Brush it off, man.
Wonder what happens. What could have happened. Get.
Here we go. Here we go. This one's for the president. All right. It's time for What the Hallmark. It's the part of the show where we wonder what could have been, maybe happened, give some clarity to the questions that we still have. I can't do it anymore. This one's
what might have been, or what
here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Clarity to the questions we've been doing it for 4 years.
It's time for What the Hallmark. It's the part of the show where we wonder what could be. What is? I'm gonna have to.
Dude, this is wild. What might have been, or what could have happened, to give some clarity to the questions that we still have.
It's time for What the Hallmark. It's the part of the show where we wonder what could have been, maybe happened, give some clarity.
Are you doing this on purpose?
No, I'm just in a weird space. I gotta go get calm or something. I don't know. Panda, where you at?
I'm perplexed.
That is that's wild. He sounded like me, and I've been there, bud.
Yeah.
That's my conversation 90% of the time.
Christmas sale, November 5th, 2021. Contract. Now, Brett Debbie, he is the daughter of Little Debbie. He grew up in a house of cake and became severely overweight because of it. But he has in his contract, every time we do any sort of talk blues bit, we have to play a Brett Debbie clip, from what I understand.
Son of the Little Debbie, yes.
Yeah. Son of Little Debbie. Grew up in a house of Little Debbie's. Made out of it. And we have to, so we've got to, Trace, do you have one that we can play real quick?
Of course I do.
Okay.
I'm not a monster.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey everybody, my name is Debbie, and I'm here to tell you that I really like the jelly, and I don't know why we haven't put them in the snacks. Give me one of that.
I literally live for Brett Debbie, and I don't know why.
It's been years.
I don't know if anyone else even thinks it's funny.
I don't know if anybody knows Brett Debbie. Have we done a Brett Debbie bit on here?
We've done it on something we've done here in the studio.
Okay.
Maybe it was on Take the Day Off.
I love Brett Debbie.
Yep.
I mean, he's the son. I want to make sure that people are understanding who Brett Debbie is. Brett Debbie is the son of Little Debbie.
That's right.
And Little Debbie, when Brett was a child, when they were getting the Little Debbie,
an
entire house of Little Debbie cakes.
That's right.
And moved her family
into it.
That sounds wonderful and all.
Huge mistake.
But imagine being a kid surrounded by all you can eat Little Debbie cakes.
Someone in the Bramble Jam Plus Double Deckers commented,
Brett Debbie returns.
Brett Debbie returns. So there has been a Brett Debbie bit.
Wonderful.
And that makes me feel better about just calling it out.
Good.
Here. That's right. Good. May I suggest to you that if you are meeting someone that you knew as a child and you've not seen in a long time, and you're under 80 years old, you should not greet them with "you look healthy." You shouldn't do it. That's just not great. You look healthy. You look like you're not going to die. real weird way to greet somebody. Yep. You look great. It's good to see you. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in a while. You look healthy. Like, what is that even supposed to mean? I just.
You greet me that way every single time you see me.
But I know
always seem surprised I'm still alive.
I know how you and I eat, and also you're over 80, so I don't like that.
The comment's great.
What's happening?
Megan here on the chat says, "I'm just happy to hear Panda's voice on each episode. It means he's still with us." I didn't see that coming.
Megan, join in on the fun. You want me to say it louder so you can hear it? I'm sorry. Megan says.
Oh, that Megan, she's real whip smart.
Oh my gosh.
Love Hard, November 6th, 2021.
Dan, I had to ask, have you ever online dated?
I met my wife in high school. The online dating was like those two words never went together.
Sorry, I asked that leading question because I already knew the answer because it's part of how I'm going to just like prove you totally wrong here.
Boom, 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 boom. Jax claims Dan's full of crap. She's going to ask a question she already knows the answer to. He's the worst at his job.
No.
Good lawyers always only ask questions they know the answers to.
It's a Gingerbread Miracle, November 8th, 2021.
When you say doing the church's Christmas production, do you mean directing, producing, acting, singing? What all are you doing for this church's Christmas production?
Dancing. So I would help choreograph, I would do rehearsals, and then I would dance as well.
That's awesome.
A lot of dance numbers in the Christmas production.
Indeed.
I feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah, one production we had 4 dance numbers.
Wow. Any Christmas carols you're dancing to that we would be familiar with?
We did for King and Country's Little Drummer Boy.
We
did Joy to the World.
Yep.
We did a random Hillsong song. And then
song.
Say that 3 times.
Yeah.
And then, and then I forgot the 4th one, but that was probably the most intense because of the rehearsals, and I was leading all of the rehearsals.
Wow!
So I got my.
Panda, you did, and one of your, you did 5?
5.
I did 5. I don't, I don't like to brag.
And you do a single act too.
It was crazy because I did the entire nativity scene.
I hate it for Dara that she came here with her 4-song choreography and you had 5.
I don't want to brag about it, and it is uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, because you did the full nativity?
The full nativity.
You played all the parts?
Every
so you were
one.
Joseph and Mary?
Joseph, Mary, Jesus.
And all right, really quick.
Give
me Shepherd.
Oh, welcome to the star.
Give me Wise Man number 2.
Here's a gift for you.
Which one?
Myrrh.
Give me Jesus.
You don't mess with Panda. He's backing up what he preaches.
That's right.
That's good. I can see it.
When the dancing came in, I get how you could do all the voices. When the dancing came in, I'm a little bit less convinced.
The ox and lamb are keeping time, and so that's.
But you're both of those
at the same time. Yeah, is
it a very heavily spotlit show so you can only see the character? Are there wardrobe changes?
Very fast.
Yeah, man.
I'm layered.
Questions.
I'm wearing layers.
I wish.
So are you slowly stripping in the nativity?
Yeah,
it's a different type of dance.
It's a little different.
5-song
adult
every
only
part nativity, full choreography, striptease is what this is.
And
we have done it. We have done it here. It's Monday. Can we just save a little bit?
All right. I hope nobody from your church is. I hope nobody from your church is listening to this.
That's right.
It's Christmas Eve, and there's a party that comes to the bakery. And Alex decides that he wants to keep the bakery for good.
You keep saying bakery. What kind of bakery is it?
It's a Mexican bakery.
How do you say that?
It's a Panera.
Panaderia?
Panaderia.
It's a Mexican bakery.
Give it a go, Brain.
Panaderia. Shove off. It's Christmas. Next stop, Christmas, November 9th, 2021.
All aboard the Deck the Hallmark Express.
That's the Sugar Shack Showdown guy.
Sugar Shack Showdown 1974.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Sugar Shack Showdown, the one-stop shop for sweet treats and sugar me hitsies.
Today we got quite a tournament on our hands. We've got cotton candy. Hey. Don't forget no headshot, no knee shots, and nothing in between. Just hit below the belt if you know what I mean. 1, 2, 3, go!
Oh, this is going to be so velvety soft, you're not going to want what hit you.
I'm going to throw it at you, and then it's going to evaporate.
Sweet dreams, Candy Head.
All right, adios, Cotton Head.
Sugar Shack Showdown 1974. All right, guys, you ready?
Did you say sweet heat seas? What did he say?
I don't know what
he said. Yeah, Sugar Shack guy. That's from 74.
The audio is.
Yeah. What year was it, Trace? How did that happen?
What?
The years got kind of mixed up. What year was it?
Sounded perfect to me.
Okay, thank you.
It's 1991.
Okay, interesting.
I that's impossible. We all heard the 70s, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
73, 4, 5, somewhere in there.
If you have three, what I heard is if you have 3 70s, it makes a 91.
That's true.
Ooh, that's
You
math
guys
for you
aren't
right
gonna
there.
You guys aren't going to hear that in grade school. And you over there with your new math. Carry the 1. Don't
No
do that.
child left behind. I'm sick of it.
No child left behind except for Sugar Shack Showdown. All right. And her mom is Leah Thompson. Lucky. Angie has missed the last 2.
What does that mean?
Just like, she seems like a great mom.
Okay.
Cool. Now that I think, like, Leah Thompson's great.
All right. Glad you.
Why'd you have to make it weird?
I didn't make it weird. You said lucky her.
I just said, first of all, I just
never said that.
First of all, I just said lucky.
You've never said that.
You're telling me if Leah Thompson was your mom, you wouldn't feel like that was exciting news?
No, it'd just be my mom.
What I'm saying, though, is imagine an alternate universe. You wake up tomorrow, and Leah Thompson's your mom. That's pretty cool, right?
I mean, I'd just rather have the mom that I have.
No, but this is an alternate.
This is an alternate universe.
Everything's the same except Leah Thompson's your mom.
Hey, everything's the same except Leah Thompson's your mom.
Wow.
What I'm saying is you can do worse.
What do you mean you could do worse? You could have a worse mom?
You can have a worse mom in an alternate universe.
No, it all makes sense. I don't know why I said
Oh no, I'll be honest with you. I've heard some real bad things about the mothering of Leah Thompson. I'm just joking. I kid.
Leah, if you are listening.
I'm just joking. I kid.
Jiminy Christmas, man. We're just doing a bit over here.
Leah Thompson and her mom. Lucky.
Bad mother. What? Pretty well. Henrik over here is on like an NPR podcast. and they're like, man, this guy's a bundle of energy.
Is it bedtime yet,
maybe I
Henrik?
need to grind up enough Xanax for his Oche this morning. I just don't understand how he got there.
Today on Henrik's show.
Today.
We've got an awesome chat.
Next up at 10:10 a.m., it's Henrik on the nines. Henrik on the nines.
Hey, Henrik.
Yeah.
What's Henrik on the nines?
Well, I tell you all the things that there's 9 of them.
Ding, ding, ding,
You ever
ding,
played
ding,
9-ball
ding,
pool?
ding, ding, ding,
How many
ding,
balls are on that
ding,
table?
ding, ding,
I
ding,
counted them
ding,
for
ding,
you.
ding. It's
Nueve. That's Spanish for 9. I learned that yesterday.
Ding, 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 ding,
Sorry to
ding,
fly off the
ding,
handle
ding,
like that.
ding, ding.
Got
How
a
many
little-
birds?
9
Ding,
birds.
ding, ding, ding,
I
ding,
count
ding,
9
ding.
birds.
Name them. Ding, ding,
Blue
ding,
jay,
ding, ding,
Cardinal,
ding,
Carolina
ding,
wren,
ding,
Carolina
ding,
wren,
ding,
bald
ding,
eagle, bald
ding,
eagle,
ding,
vulture,
ding, ding,
vulture,
ding,
caw,
ding,
that's a crow.
ding, ding,
Caw, that's a crow. How many birds? How many?
That's 6. Do.
Got 3 more birds coming your way. Here's a hummingbird. Got your name on it. Here's a toucan. Got your name on it. There's 1 bird left. It's a parrot. It's a parrot. They'll talk back to you. It's a parrot. It's a parrot.
That's
9
9.
birds. Henrik on the nines.
Man.
You know what?
That's
He
soothing.
is exhausting.
He's a lot. It's a lot of energy.
Now that I've heard him,
Yeah.
that's exhausting. He's
Yeah.
doing that
Yeah,
all
it's
car
a-
rides.
All car ride. They're going to be like,
Oh my
Henrik,
gosh.
just shut up. Everybody's changed. They're waiting for that dumb instrumental on NPR.
He said crow 3 times. Like, we get it. It's a crow.
It's a crow. I'm glad somebody was counting for him. For someone who loves 9, he lost track there.
Oh, we all
Henrik,
have.
you got to do what you got to do, man.
A Mrs. Miracle Christmas, November 11th, 2021.
This is perfect for,
That's right.
for
So
your
all
family.
you got to do is use the code Hallmark, and you'll get up to $30 off depending on the box.
So we were all waiting on the code Hallmark. Couldn't have figured that out ahead of time, or the code just went live?
The code just went live.
Okay, there it
Okay.
is. That's the key. Got it. The
I
code
thought
went
it
live.
was just a real Pandora's box.
That's right. What? The
I
code
meant
was...
black.
with Panda on this one, actually. So what happened was I met the Universal Yums crew at Pandora, and we hashed it out over a serious game of cards.
What kind of cards, Trace?
Go fish.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the winning ask?
Hallmark.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
interesting. Somebody said, you got any hallmarks?
No, here's what I can take it. I gotta take it. Do you want to take it to tape?
Sure.
All right. Tammy Yums.
Yeah.
If I get this one, the code's Hallmark.
And if you don't,
It's
the
Deck.
code is...
Can you spell that for me?
It's BL.
Got any fours?
Well, son of a snot rocket. I do have fours. A whole bushel barrel of them.
Man, that's good audio, Trace.
Tammy,
Tammy Yum.
I almost said Tammy Philo, but
No.
she would never.
She would never.
Tammy Yums. I gotta be honest with you.
There's a lot happening there. Who gave her the code, like gamble switch or whatever that is?
This is
she's
very
doing?
dangerous.
Shout out. We got a Pandora clip over there with
You want
some.
to cue it right now?
No. You do you.
We can cue one.
No. You're fine. I realized that
Hey,
I would have to be Tammy in this
What do you mean?
situation. You're right. No. You're right. You're more than right. You're right.
Hey, Tammy.
Well, hello there, Tracy.
I want to challenge you right now
No.
to a Go Fish winner picks the code.
Just don't ask me for fours, please.
Why?
Please don't ask me for fours.
Do you already have your cards?
Don't ask me for fours.
We'll see.
That's going to be the promo code.
Over my dead body.
That's interesting. We went back to the beginning,
Yeah,
and she brought her own cards.
Wow. There's a lot happening there. Because they watched it on the
All right,
DVR.
Tammy. We're halfway through. You know I've got you beat.
You don't have nothing beat because I've got fours. No, Tammy.
Oh, so is that all you got, Jeopardy? Someone's cheating at Jeopardy? Somebody's
Tammy's
cheating.
really giving away the farm there. So dumb. Damn.
Oh, man. That's good. That's good stuff. When I originally said we had more from Pandora, I didn't think it was going to pay off. And here we are.
Me either.
And here we are.
A Christmas treasure.
November 12th, 2021.
At one point, my man Kyle says, it seems like we are at a fork in the road, metaphorically speaking. And I don't know why you need to add that.
Things you don't need to say out loud.
You don't need to say metaphorically speaking. We all understand it's a metaphor, Kyle. We all get it, Chief. We understand you're not a literal fork in the road. We also know there's not even a literal fork. We understand it, Kyle.
Yeah.
You don't need to say it's a metaphor.
I'm on cloud 9, metaphorically speaking. I'm not on a real cloud labeled 9. That would be absurd.
Clouds can't even have
Metaphorically.
numbers up there. One time I saw a cloud that kind of looked like the 9, but not cloud 9.
I smelled the color 9 one time. What if cartoons got saved? We did it.
Father Christmas back and he's better than ever. November 13th, 2021.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
You guys wanted that fiddlesticks?
No, you mean Tiddlywinks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got the fiddlesticks
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. That's
Do you want that?
No. Scrap it, Trey. Scrap it.
I wasted my time?
You wasted your time because you didn't listen, and that's on you.
Yeah, listen. Steven Spielberg.
All right. Trace, thank you.
Oh, man.
We got a new review about Trace on Apple Podcasts.
People don't like her.
People
They
don't
said
like Trace.
the guy with the really shrieking voice.
First
bothers
of
me.
all,
I'm not sure if that's a separate guy or if it's one of the guys doing a voice. Those are my favorite reviews.
Tracy is Tracy. I don't.
Wait, Alonzo, do you and I need to put some time in the calendar to get a bit going for next week that you and I haven't been?
Dude, if you got a voice, just start talking and we'll play along. I promise.
I was gonna say they're very yes and around here. So,
Yes,
We
yes,
haven't
and
brought
we
in
are.
a new voice in a day. So
Oh, that's true. It's been a while.
Open by Christmas, November 15th, 2021.
And here's the other thing is
What's
we've
up?
been trying to get as many other Hallmark podcasters to come in and join us. And we had an issue with the budget because we were able to land Betsy from Hallmark
Right.
Happenings.
And we sent her audio equipment and everything.
Yeah, but there was this video thing.
Okay,
where
here's what happened.
she demanded quite a large sum of money
Yes.
because it's a big deal to get
Yes.
Betsy from Hallmark Happenings. And we could not pay that
It was
amount
a
of money.
lot.
And she agreed to do audio out of the goodness of her heart. And Trace, what was the issue?
So the Skype computer, it shut down, blew up on fire.
Shut down, blew up on fire.
Yes.
I don't feel like that
doesn't sound accurate.
Betsy, welcome to the show. While going through some old books, she finds a Christmas card that she's never seen before. And it's a love letter of sorts, and she has no idea who wrote it, despite some personal antidotes.
You mean anecdotes. An antidote is what you take if you have poison. So these are not personal antidotes. You dummy. They're personal.
I don't think we watched the same movie. There were just little needles everywhere.
24 hours to live without the antidote.
And he made a personal one for it. It
It's
was
personal.
wild.
It's personal.
And this time it's personal.
Trust me, you're going to need this.
Anecdote.
My Christmas Family Tree, November 16th, 2021.
Oh, man. She has a dad that she didn't know about.
We have some news for you.
And
hello, it is DNA's R Us, and your father is nearby. You should go check him out. I'm sure he would love it.
Thank you. Well, I'm sure we won't hear from you again.
No, absolutely not. It's going to be smooth sailing from this point forward.
Wonderful. So there's another Vanessa.
Yes, and she actually should be with your supposed family at this juncture.
So do I have a father?
And no, you do not. We believe that there was the Truman Show Immaculate Conception of some sort. There was a test tube involved. That's the best we can figure. I'm sorry, but this is the last you'll hear from us. We do apologize. Please use us for all your DNA needs in the future, though.
You are my dad?
Yes, hello there. So apparently our mistake is also a mistake.
What do you mean?
Apparently on that switch, we switched it a third time. It was like a third switch. It was, so you know that game where there's a quarter under one of the cups and they keep moving the cups all around? I don't know how it happened, but actually yours is okay.
So
your DNA test is good to go. You can trust us at DNA's R Us.
Fantastic.
Trustworthy. It's in our name. It's not in your name.
It's an Ice Wine Christmas, November 17th, 2021.
I have
Wonderful.
I have a Rockefeller tree story that
I'd love to hear it.
lay it down. Well, we're talking about Rockefeller trees. I took the bus from Maryland to New York one Christmas with my sister.
From Foster's University. What was it?
Frostburg.
There it is.
Yeah, so we took the bus. We spent one day in New York, and we were gonna find the Rockefeller tree. And we got to like the ice skating rink and all that stuff down there. And then we like literally could not find the tree.
What?
Like, I don't know. We're like, it's obviously here somewhere. We're very close. We could not find it. So instead, we got like shady massages at like 2 a.m. waiting for the bus back to Maryland. And we never saw the tree.
When did you go?
Christmas.
It was in December?
Yeah.
Are you sure you weren't in like Central Park at that ice skating rink?
Hey, I don't know. I was at an ice skating rink. It was Christmas. I was in New York.
You could have been at Bryant Park. You could have been at a lot. There are other ice skating rinks. You cannot see the ice skating rink in Rockefeller Plaza without seeing the tree.
It's impossible.
It's literally over top of the ice skating rink.
Oh, maybe I just didn't look up.
This sounds like a Chicago. This sounds like a Chicagoan right here, just throwing shade. Is what
I
this
know
sounds
what
like.
the problem was. I didn't look.
I looked straight down to the ground the whole time I was in New York
You
City.
guys.
That's on me.
Well, very controversial, I guess, the Rockefeller tree. So
Apparently it was. I mean,
Dan hates it. Patrick thinks it's too small. He can't find it.
It's so little.
Is there something that you guys do on Deck the Hallmark about Deck the Halls playing in a movie? Is there do we chug a beer or something?
I don't hate that idea, but I will say the
chug a beer or something.
The guy,
I don't know.
Everybody has their beers.
What kind of podcast do you think we have?
Oh,
Patrick?
sorry. My podcast has wine in the title.
And
So,
us three guys are in some fraternity.
We chug a beer.
We chug a Halls.
I have straight guys with me. I thought we just chug beers. That's what
we chug
what
beers.
straight men
That's
do,
what we
right?
Oh, we're just three straight guys chugging brewskis, chugging beers. Chug the whole chugging beer, yeah.
One December night, November 18th, 2021.
We did it, everybody.
Hey.
Congratulations. You know who's never going to break up? The three of us.
Three of us.
Guys, get that clip. Get that clip. Get that clip. Somebody get it. Brian, get that clip. We're never going to break up. A Holiday in Harlem, November 19th, 2021. Hi, I'm Brian. I've had a fun week with my pals. And I'm loving Hallmark Christmas movies.
Hank, it's Panda. I've had a fun week with my pals too, and I like Hallmark Christmas movies.
I'm Dan.
Have you had fun?
Oh, with my pals?
Yeah.
When do I not have fun? But this week especially has been fun with my pals, and I despise Hallmark Christmas movies. And this intro. And this is the Deck the Hallmark Podcast.
At least 4 or 5.
Exactly. Tammy and Cranler are the ands of my life.
You think that sentence made it better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It did.
Yes.
I don't
It's good for the economy. Just do it.
Who is that guy?
That's Joe Biden.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
If you say so.
Listen, I had 4 years.
You had 4 years to work on it.
Yeah.
Got too caught up in the heavy.
Hey, I got that down by the end of it. Well, I got a few years to get this one out.
The Princess Switch 3, Romancing the Star, November 20th, 2021.
The Princess Switch 3, Romancing the Star. That's what it's called. It's a
Take
weird
on what
name.
movie? Take on what movie?
Romancing the Farm.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's not Romancing the Farm.
It even starts with the same two
Romancing the Stepford Wife.
Do you really not know?
No, I don't know.
Romancing the Stone. Romancing the
Stone?
Stone.
Who's Stone?
Oh my gosh. Just read.
Jack's first Princess Switch movie for you is the third one. How'd you feel about it?
My heart is beating so fast right now. First of all, I want to come clean. I was having an in joke. I thought I wanted to be cool with my boys, Alonzo and Dan, like I knew, like we were all in on it. It was Romancing the Stone. I didn't know either brand, and I want to come clean that I also didn't know. So just, I want to say that up top, I felt cool pretending like I was in the know. It was not the case. Okay.
Jax is talking trash. What a moron.
Brand doesn't know anything.
Look at him over there. I guess just us guys know these things. No, I'm sorry, Bran. I didn't know either, and I'm coming clean.
Romancing the Farm. You thought it was Romancing the Farm, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Totally.
Those 9 Kittens of Christmas, November 20th, 2021.
There are a few things you love more in life than alcohol, is what you said.
No. Than Christmas cocktails.
But
there's a difference.
You make a cocktail called the Screwed Off the
Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
And you stand by that.
Yeah, you get some hot chocolate, some peanut butter whiskey in there, some marshmallow on top, and then there's one other thing that I forgot, but it's just so good.
Okay.
It's so good.
Very
Screwed
few
off.
things. And look, you don't need to get to a meeting that I'm aware of, but very few things in life that you love more
Yeah.
than a Christmas drink.
My family,
Okay.
you boys,
Okay.
this job,
And then Christmas
my Lord
drink.
and Savior,
Okay. And then Christmas drink.
and then cocktails.
Wow. That's an interesting list.
I'm just saying what everybody else is thinking. We all have alcohol pretty high on the list of things we like in life, right? Maybe if the Orlando Magic were better, but they're not. So give me the whiskey. You know what I mean, boys?
Duchess is royal cat. That's one royal cat.
Duchess is royal cat.
It is royal cat.
You just said.
I stand by everything I just said.
Duchess is royal cat.
Duchess is royal cat. I don't know what you want.
Who is royal cat? Duchess.
Duchess is. And the most. And
As I was watching it, I turned to Alonzo and I said, why are these kittens so old? They do not look like little baby cute little kittens that you can hold in your hand. They look like tweens, like they're sort of almost ready to go to high school kind of cats. Like they've all got that. They've stopped having cute kitten faces. They've all started having like grown up cat faces. That's sort of like bored, feed me kind of face. And I turned to Alonzo and I said, why is this? How come they didn't cast a smaller, more fluffy and adorable cast of kittens? And he said, well, Hallmark is really into the whole pet adoption thing, and they really promote it, and they do it in a way that, they want communicated in a real way to the audience. So it wouldn't have made narrative sense for them to cast cats that were too little, that had not been weaned, and therefore not quite ready to be adopted. And I said, so you're telling me that this extended cinematic universe, in which absolutely nothing ever makes any sense, stops just for a moment to be responsible about cat adoption?
Nantucket Noel, November 22nd, 2021.
At one point, she is upset about moving potentially the toy store next to a notary. And I've got to be honest with you, you couldn't probably have a more ideal next door neighbor, right?
I mean, it's not going to drive a lot of traffic, Panda.
No, but I mean, she goes, a notary.
What are you talking about right now?
No, but think about
If you're in a toy store,
How often do you need a notary?
why
I'm
in
just
the
saying,
world?
but why would that be a problem?
You
Like,
want
she was-
someone else that something else that drives traffic to your toy store.
But that whole row had all sorts of buildings up. Like there were shops literally right across the street and right next door to it. Like the whole front row. Like seriously, why wouldn't you want that? No, seriously. No, why don't you explain it to me?
Because it is never hard to find a notary.
Ever. You don't want a notary next to you because it's the least amount of traffic of any possible storefront. The least possible traffic.
I don't think it's an issue if there's a storefront available and there's
want-
literally businesses on that storefront.
The issue isn't whether or not. You said I couldn't think of a more convenient.
That's right. You think
they're not going to cause issues. They're not going to cause problems for you.
You think it's a great neighbor. Notary public.
They're not going to cause any issues.
They're not. The type of people that I know that are notaries are the type of people that will, in fact, give you trouble.
I think they're great. Every notary I've ever lived next door to has been wonderful.
That is something.
I stand
right
by that 100%.
I stand by that.
And I've lived through next to so many notaries in my day.
Generations and generations of notaries.
They're wonderful. They're great people. They're great people.
If you're a notary, I'm sorry.
I hope you guys don't get any further things notarized. I hope no one wants to
Everybody's out there trying
notarize
to
your stuff.
swipe up that real estate next to the notaries. Oh, they're the best neighbors.
They're
Quick.
wonderful.
Give me that storefront.
I hope next time you need a notary, all of them just say, nope, you get nothing, and you get no notaries in the future.
All right.
Nothing notarized. That's it. And finally, I don't understand.
Guys, I'm sorry to all the notaries out there. I really trashed on notaries.
Yeah, and there's several in the old double-decker group
That's
there.
not, yeah. What my point was, notaries have an attention to detail, and I don't want those people that close to me in my life.
I don't think that made things any better. Literally, you couldn't have been worse at that
Really,
moment.
notaries, if you think about it, guys, if you think about it, notaries are kind of the worst, aren't they?
The worst, right?
If you really just think about it for a second, they're kind of the worst. Go ahead.
It was hot. That's a hot take.
A Christmas Together with You with a very special guest, November 23rd, 2021.
Hey, Tyler, I couldn't help but notice. Is someone going to kill you?
Are you getting murdered?
Looks like someone's behind you who's going to kill you.
What are you doing in my room? Who are you? What? Gonna go? Don't tell you. Just come on in and introduce yourself. Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is my buddy Ryan.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan. I love Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan.
I mean,
I know. There he is.
Tyler is bundled up in a Motel 6 eating apple slices off a knife. Did we hire a homeless man to impersonate Tyler Hines? Like, what is happening right now?
You don't need to hire one to impersonate me.
Before I do my hot take really quickly, are we still taking off articles of clothes or are we done with that?
I think we're done with that.
No. Let's keep this going. No. If it's only me and you, Brent, I'm here with you, buddy. What do you got next? Let's lose the socks. Socks off, pal.
What is happening right now?
Yeah, go.
What are you doing?
I don't know, but it got really quiet. It got really quiet in here. Panda,
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
Okay. All right, we go shirts now. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Yeah. He went there.
Wow.
I'm going there. Now, hold on, I caught my headphones.
I mean,
Where are they?
you got to match it teeth for teeth, though, right?
Okay. Look, guys, I had a lot of clothing, okay? I was driving to the desert for 6 hours today. It was cold. A lot of articles.
Man.
I lost it.
How many shirts do you have on?
Too many. I didn't come prepared on this trip to Los Angeles, California. So now
I
just
gotta
wear
be honest,
14
man.
shirts and 3 jackets.
I don't know what's happening here.
Let me share
but
my hot take.
Our YouTube is going to crush this week.
Ooh, this is
Brand,
this is an appropriate subject while he's looking hot with his shirt off. I like
that's right.
let's
Brand
share-
took his shirt off, and now Tyler has to, from what I understand. Yeah, it takes time
Are
away.
you not going to match me? What are we doing?
We went article of clothing for. Come on.
Wow, this guy. He's doing it, man. Look at this guy. Oh, he's got another layer.
This is exhausting.
I think Tyler might actually be homeless. Are you wearing all of your clothes on your body right now? Is that everything you own?
Let me take you on a quick tour. Welcome to MTV Cribs. Here is my living room and bedroom, and that's my door. That's the end of our episode.
Wow,
That's all I got.
what a crib. What a crib. Man.
His clothing situation is the Russian nesting doll of Tyler Hines. Like,
Do
this
you
is what
have
I
on something
imagine.
else besides this?
Like a smaller, more inconspicuous white beard.
Dude, if he's got another layer after this one, I'm going to lose it. Sorry. It's almost like it was a situation where Brand took his shirt off thinking that would make Tyler take his off, and then it's just you hanging out shirtless.
No. In his defense, it did work. It worked enough. Look at the comments to the right, Daniel.
That's
come
true,
on.
and that's all you
Daniel's
want.
Getting ratings right now.
I don't think I'm the one getting ratings, pal. I don't think everyone wants
This
this
is
for
what
me.
people have been clamoring
People
for.
have been
though.
asking for shirtless Brand.
I
They want me to
respectfully
interview Tyler.
disagree.
They want you to take your shirt off.
That's right. Tyler, before we get to all the feels, is I know you're not going to answer this, but is Andrew going to show up, do a little cameo in your movie coming up on Friday night?
He can't tell
Well,
that.
funny you should mention Andrew. Andrew, come on out. It's not Andrew. It's a very good.
Andrew, dude,
That would've been
I'm
gold.
just telling you right now, if 3 of you were sharing that hotel room, I was about to write you a personal check, Tyler. I was going to write you a personal check.
Look how
Holy
heinous
cow.
this thing is. Look at this.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
gosh.
Show me that shower.
You are going to be killed there.
This is
that
not okay.
Is that a
man.
corner shower?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
A spacious corner shower.
Yeah,
That is nice, though.
Beautiful.
You know what?
Light.
There's a skyline
Wow,
up
this is
there.
an
There's
interesting
just-
place for a shower head. Look at that.
wow.
Someone
This
went
is a
all out
converted
inside this
hospital.
place.
It's
Yeah.
a converted hospital.
This is actually the Ritz Carlton
something.
in Canada.
Yeah, this
I don't know why I made the joke.
God. Hey, in all due seriousness, I love places like this. personally, I adore places like this. I just spent a half an hour talking to a lovely lady named Tammy, who will be working the night shift. She's not very fond of her husband, but she plans to move to Texas because there's a gentleman out there who likes her very much. And
wow,
this is our lovely neighborhood. There's my vehicle. Hopefully it will not get stolen tonight. And this is where we are. This is where we are in life, guys. This is where we're at.
We have done some shows.
This is
up there.
This is one for the ages.
You should be listening and watching this episode.
Hey, I'm cheering Tammy on. You go
on, Tammy.
Go,
Go
Tammy. You go, Tammy.
Tammy Philo
You go,
or Tammy?
No, Tammy was a sweetheart.
Tammy M's.
These are the kinds of when we rolled up, me and Rai, we had a bunch of kids that were staying here who were impressed with the loudness of our motorcycles, and it's these kinds of places that I love. And so, in all defense of this beautiful hotel, I think this is the real heart of America places. Personally, sorry, carry on.
That's true.
To the executive at Hallmark that's watching this right now, I mean, come on.
What else could you possibly?
I don't know what you.
Come on.
I mean, give the man a role. He's clear. Look at
A raise?
that's leading man material. Come on, it's leading man material right there,
baby.
If this is not as good as it gets, I don't know what is.
Guys, let's talk about Noom. You guys know about Noom? You guys know about Noom?
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
When are you starting?
You have a tighter camera? Can you go into a close up? What's the zoom on that thing?
Let's go full play here. Let's go.
There we go. There it is. That's
When
what
it comes to losing weight, there's a lot of when it comes to losing weight, there's a lot of pressure out there to label foods as good or bad. But that just creates unnecessary dilemmas. Noom is here to change the way that we see food with a psychology-based approach that looks at what you eat, but also how you eat. Instead of making you feel guilt or regret, Noom empowers you to keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, not everyone's as comfortable as me. It's taken time.
Not even everybody's as beautiful as you, Bran.
That's right, buddy. Thank you.
I got to be honest. It is 100% my favorite moment on this podcast. What are the odds that it was a Noom ad?
That is unbelievable.
You can't make that up.
Could have been anything.
You nailed it,
Could have been
man.
anything.
Dancing Through the Snow, November 24th, 2021.
Why is Annalyn McCord your mortal enemy again? What happened there?
Glad you asked. So here's the thing. Picture it, 2005. I'm a struggling actor, going out on auditions, and 90210 comes up, and I get, put up against Annalyn McCord for the ingenue.
Really?
The 90210 reboot.
What?
And they picked her over me. And
How dare they?
I don't get it. Yeah. So ever since then, she's my enemy.
So do you mean, are you serious right now?
What?
Did you read? Did they take 2 auditions and it was Annalyn McCord and Patrick Miguel?
That's right. Yeah. I wore a wig and everything. And they were like, we're gonna pass on you. We're gonna go with this actual ingenue. So I've been waiting to age into my roles. She's gotten to have the longevity of a beautiful woman in movies, and I'm just waiting to become an old man.
At least you got to say ingenue a few times, which is nice.
Throwing that out there. Actually, I brought a clip today. Wow, we're talking about Annalyn McCord. I brought a clip just so you can see the range of her acting. Okay, so this is really good. So someone said they need a reenactment of the audition. I signed a contract where I couldn't.
It is.
Yeah, it's the
It is
NDA. It's a
foolproof.
whole thing. You're already.
So the clip today, guys, is Annalyn McCord. Her husband has just disappeared on a Hawaiian vacation, okay? And she wakes up covered in blood, and this is her reaction to that,
Okay.
I'm ready.
It's a 13-second clip.
Andrew. 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 Andrew.
Okay. That's it. She just says Andrew, confused over and over and over and over.
That's her level 10.
Okay.
Is that screaming for her?
Now, Patrick.
Yes.
Same scene, but you. Let's see what you got.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
Andrew. 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 Okay. I think that was better.
Yeah,
I think it was better.
No, the notes that you hit there, and then there's some vibrato that you had going in that last Andrew. I mean, I think it's pretty clear who the better thespian is. I mean, it's you for sure.
5 more minutes. November 25th, 2021. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody.
Good to be here.
Oh, God, it was a nice little breather we got there.
Wasn't that good?
I feel
Wasn't that
refreshed.
good?
We had
Thank
a
you.
little tea time with Rady while we were playing.
Well rested now.
It was
Ready for the
wonderful.
next bit.
What type of tea?
It was a chamomile.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Chamomile
And did he
tea.
spill the tea?
He did. All kinds of it.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Some drama on the Chicago Med set.
No.
Yeah. Big time.
Wow.
He and Oliver Platt got into it was a rap battle, I believe.
A rap
I know
battle.
We're not supposed to say anything, but that's what happened. And we may or may not have a clip later on that he is teasing us right now. So we'll see what happens.
Do you guys remember everything you signed beforehand? Do you remember?
Well, you shouldn't have sent us the clip.
I mean, that's
Brady.
on you.
You shouldn't have sent us the
True.
clip.
That was a weird move. Say, we can't talk about this, but I do want to show you this.
That's fair. That's fair.
I got the clip.
Alrighty. It's gonna get shady. It's gonna get shady. Lake Placid coming at you. Beethoven coming at you. I got all these titles. What you gonna do? Snatch you. Rady's here on the Chicago Med. After this rap, he's gonna end up dead. Oliver Platt comes here to stay. Rady comes in for 10 Fs and walks away.
Wow.
Go, Rady!
I feel like I'm getting something thrown to me here, folks, but I don't know what else to do here because I can't speak. I can't even rap, and it's early in the week, and what am I supposed to do other than sweat and fret and boys? Let's call it, because I can't turn any more red than this.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Michael.
I'm sorry we played that clip. I'm sorry we played that clip.
Do that also.
Yeah.
You wouldn't put me on the spot.
Man.
Oh, man.
Is
I'm
it
sorry.
hot? Like, who turned the heat up?
The sweater's looking great. A Kiss Before Christmas, November 26th, 2021. There's one ship out there that's the leader of all the warships. So she's in charge of that ship, or she has a pep talk with the actual ships themselves.
She has the pep talk with the actual ships. She
Now-
preps them beforehand.
Does she sing at all?
Oh, absolutely. It's phenomenal.
Wow.
It's always very, can I say this? They're epics. Some of the songs start kind of slow. It's hours long.
Wow. And the
She's
warships,
almost like a bard of some
the
sort.
warships tend to respond to this.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Now there's a much more mystical element to it. There's a little bit of some mysticism here.
So
I want to be clear. I'm not sure she's officially employed by any sort of like the Navy or anything like that.
There's a much more mystical element employed here. There's a little bit of mysticism involved. Is what you said.
Yeah, I want to add some clarity to that. It's definitely.
I would love any clarity at this point.
We got a clip.
What's the clip of?
A song.
Okay.
Draw me to your ship.
Never let me go.
I know that there's a war over there.
But let's go through some guns and show.
Lead me on the water. Bring me to the ships. You are my ships. You are the greatest ship. You are my ships. I'm going to lead you. Christmas CEO, a masterpiece of cinema, November 29th, 2021.
Krampus. Is it Krampus?
Ooh.
I think it might be Krampus.
I love Krampus. I just recently rewatched Krampus.
It's a good movie.
It is a funny movie.
I love Krampus.
It's a fun time.
You know what? Krampus gets a bad rap. Not the movie.
I think Krampus' bad rap is probably
Interesting.
deserved.
What? So
you go for
okay,
it.
hold on, everybody, hold on. We've got a 5-word debate. It's the part of the show where we have two different sides of a situation, and you have 5 words to debate your side. Panda, you believe that Krampus gets a bad rap. Dan, you think that Krampus's rap is in fact accurate.
Yes.
You have 5 words to defend your debate. We're going to do a coin toss.
I want it backstage, so I'm going to call it in the air.
Okay.
Heads.
Ooh, it's tails.
Okay. You going
Panda,
first? You defer
want to
to
go
me?
first or defer?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. Krampus
Listen.
had
Duchess
is hard
royal
childhood.
cat.
Dan's the winner.
Dang it.
Krampus gets a good rap. An Unexpected Christmas, November 30th, 2021.
But I did get word from Tracy, and there's nothing that I can do about this. I don't know why she sent it to me and not you.
Okay.
Tracy, do you know why you sent this email to me?
Well, yeah, I have a couple of reasons, and we'll get into them after you read them.
Tracy is very proud of a new program that she has been on. And she is too embarrassed to bring it up herself and thought if I did it, it would be more natural. That's what the email said. And it's called Trace Talks Steak.
Calls what?
Trace Talks Steak.
Yes.
is what it's called.
I thought you said tech, but
no,
everyone knows that.
We've had plenty of those. Trace Talks Steak is what it's called. And from what I understand, she goes on, and I tried to listen to one episode.
Right.
But it was, and I could be wrong on this because I've stopped 30 minutes in. It's like 150 minutes long. And it's just Trace talking about steak.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she wanted to play a clip of that on what probably will be our most watched episode,
Yes.
listened episode for sure. I think this would be the time
Yes.
since people tend to love it in the reviews. They love Tracy. They love the steak talk. Trace emailed me and
Yes.
said, "Can you get this out
Yes.
into the ether?" And I said, "I'll do what I can, Trace."
I'm
Trace,
just embarrassed.
you're so embarrassed. That's why you emailed me and asked me to bring it up. Trace Talks Steak. Trace, do you have a clip you want to queue up?
I do.
Okay, go ahead, Trace.
Welcome back to Trace Talk Steak. I'm Tracy, your host, talking about steak with my co-host Dalton. Dalton, how are you, hon?
Oh, I'm good.
Today we're talking about the ribeye.
Oh, it's a fatty cut.
It's a fatty cut, lots of seasoning, and my big question is, where's that eye at?
Every time you say that, it leaves me in
Where's
stitches.
that eye at?
You are rare.
Where's that? Oh,
You're rare.
You might say that, but I'm saying you're medium. Let's take a call.
Quit.
Let's take a call. Who's there? Hello?
Do you have a name?
Yeah, my name's Robert.
Hey, Robert, how you doing? Welcome to Trace Talk Steak.
Oh,
Okay, you got any steak-related questions,
yeah,
huh?
everyone. The New York Strip. Is it from New York?
It's about ribeye today.
It's ribeye. Where's the eye?
Sir?
Where's your, more like, where's your head at? Get out of here.
You are well done.
We got one more caller. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Is this Robert again?
No, this is his brother, Kenny.
Kenny?
Hey, Kenny, what's your question?
Well, like my doofus brother Robert, I got a question about ribeye.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah. Oh, question, where's that eye at?
Ah, you said it.
Wow. Well, that was for all you reviewers of the podcast out there. Please, if you like that, please 5-star. Tell us about it. That would be wonderful. That would help us out a bunch. Helps people find the pod.
Where's the eye at? That
Where's
is
that
funny.
eye at?
That is funny. That's
Yeah.
funny. I've
Yeah.
never
Never
thought
know.
about that. I've never thought about that. You guys ready to talk about Unexpected Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And calm down, Dad. Guys, what's something that I love more than life itself?
Towels.
Drinking. What did you say? Drinking.
Towels.
Okay, drinking was the right answer.
Man.
I love.
You love a good towel.
I love a good. That is true. A good towel is hard to find.
It's hard to find.
I do want to say before we dive into the Screwball peanut butter whiskey, if someone could send me a good towel, like that would change my life. I feel like every towel I get leaves me wanting. Do you guys feel that way?
Yeah,
I've had a couple that have been delightful.
Yeah, I've had a couple too.
Whenever you get that right towel, it's like
Oh
you'll
my
never
gosh.
get it again.
I usually get them like in hotels.
Yeah,
You know, you get a good
It's
good
like
hotel
a baby,
towel.
It's like a baby angel just swaddling you. It's
Baby
wonderful.
angel.
Like, you know, like a little
Swaddling you.
cherub.
How's that swaddling you?
Well, just because angels.
Are we opening it? How's that work?
It's just nice.
You want to start over on this ad, or what are we doing?
Guys, what's something that I love more than life itself?
Towels. Let me ask you this. You spoke last week to us about Joy doing some things like she just took off her shoe, and we saw that scene, and it's a great
And I
scene.
said, that scene right there is the reason the internet saw me with my shirt off.
That's right.
last week.
That's true. Well, I mean, you had at least.
Hey,
No, the internet saw you with your shirt off because it was time.
That's time. It was time.
How did you get to a point last week where you picked up your phone and you saw me shirtless and you were like, okay, I've had enough of this? Because I did.
No. I thought to myself, I want more of this. This is really
This is the good stuff.
Is it the background of your phone now? It's just me.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Zoe Malix wants everyone to know that the characters are about as bland as wheat crackers. but it's better than most other Hallmark Christmas movies. So if you're bored, give it a watch. You never know what you might find.
Do you think that's going to go on the DVD cover? That sounds.
I hope so. I hope it goes in the poster. I hope it goes in my bio. I hope it goes everywhere. You know what happened when we were watching the movie? I go to Matt's place and there's a bunch of people watching. And one of the first things one of his daughters said to me, she goes, "Are you in the movie?" I said, "I think so." She goes, "No, you're not." I go, "Well, hold on. I think I am." And she's like, "You don't look like that guy." And I was like, "Okay." So I took off my hat and she was like, "Nah, I still don't look like him." And then she tells me eventually when she comes around to realizing I am in this movie that my acting is bad and I should practice more.
Oh my God.
Both of those sentiments I appreciated and I took it to heart.
Wow.
So
Man, that's stone cold for a producer's daughter.
Speaking of the people that were confused by your face, I want to give a shout out to Debbie on the Facebook. Hallmark Movies and Christmas Movies Facebook group says, watching Unexpected Christmas. Tyler's face sure looks different. Surgery or what?
Did you get face surgery, Tyler? Be honest. We're asking the hard-hitting questions here. Face surgery. Did you get
Can't you tell I look more gorgeous than ever?
Surgery or what?
Or what? That's going to be the YouTube tagline
what would
for
be
this
the
one.
or what?
Yeah.
Or what is just shaved, I think.
Just shaved.
Surgery or shaved?
Making Spirits Bright, November 30th, 2021.
Listen, a lot of tea, some coffee, and
That's
a
right.
good cocaine addiction will get you a long
Wait
way.
a minute.
What?
What was that last one?
Coca-Cola.
There
Diet
it is.
Coke.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was on me.
Right
That was a
up.
quick slip up.
Who among us hasn't dabbled in heroin? And by heroin, I mean heroines like Bethany Joy Lynn.
Am I right? Amen.
Dollar
comes full circle.
Have a guiding light.
Well, it certainly happened, didn't it?
Yes,
Sure did, pal.
Yes, it
So,
did.
Again, a brief story. My high school once did an all-white version of West Side Story.
Oh, no.
And that's kind of what I felt about this. It was kind of like if Romeo and Juliet happened, but they were like, we're gonna skip all the necessary parts. And we're just gonna go for it. I kept getting distracted because I thought that Wade looked like the love child of Ellen DeGeneres and SNL's Kyle Mooney.
Yes. Wow. Absolutely.
Gosh, I love Kyle Mooney.
100%. So that, I mean, every time he was on the screen, I was like, I don't know how that happened, but it did. and then I kept getting distracted by the two kids, the two nephews, because I just like, I don't know. I feel like they have such a bright future, but like this film kind of dimmed it a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was rooting for it, but it was rough. It was rough.
I mean, I want to go back to the all-white version of West Side
We have
Story,
to.
but we don't.
Were they like the khakis and the cotton balls? Or what were they? Like, what were the two sides there? Still Jets and Sharks?
Imagine like my high school girlfriend. Well, we should just end it there. But her just kind of like flailing around with a dress, screaming about America, and she's still doing it.
Man,
I bet.
If anybody has any grasp on two sets of immigrants fighting in the streets, it's the great folks of East Tennessee.
They just want to live in America.
They get it.
They get it.
They understand.
They get
understand.
it.
Christmas at Castle Hart, December 1st, 2021.
Well, we do have a guest today.
We do.
Rig Doby will be joining us.
Oh, he's back in the saddle, baby.
Now-
¿Cómo están, ninjas?
Now, Rig, you
Been working on my Espanol.
you said
Un guapo Matilda.
yeah. You said that if
That's a good-looking Matilda. That's what that means.
Matilda
No, the movie has nothing to do with it. It's just a Matilda is it's a car dealer.
I'm already second guessing this. Rig, you said that you
We're going to stop you right there.
you
Rick.
said that you had to do Castle Rock.
This
Castle
is
whatever.
Castle Hart. So
Castle
read a book
Hart.
one time.
Yeah,
if you
why
could.
was this movie so important to you?
I'm a big fan of Ireland. I've been to a lot of Irish pubs, and from what I understand, it's very similar to being in the actual country.
I don't know if we can.
It's 6 to 1, half dozen.
Okay, fine.
So I'm here.
Do you like the
You know
dancing?
what? And also, Lacey's planning a party, so try and stop me. You know what I mean?
I don't, but I'm also afraid to ask for more context.
You don't need any more context. I think you got it all.
Well,
I was down at Fitzy's last week, and Fitzy was there himself.
Really?
Yeah, he was pouring a flaming flock of seagulls, and that's a drink that if you've not had, you're gonna want one.
a flaming flock of seagulls.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it is. And he was pouring them left and right, and he was telling me stories of being at a castle in Ireland. They are crazy.
Yeah.
The parties there are outrageous.
Yeah.
They got everything.
Yeah, I can see that. So you're excited.
I'm so excited.
Movie, so it's just an okay for me.
Rick?
Oh, you want me to do the whole thing? Is what?
Yeah,
you're saying.
you're reviewing the movie with us.
Yeah, from what I could gather in this film,
Well, you didn't
Lacey-
watch the movie?
I was in and out.
Okay.
In and out. We had it on the 3D screen, so we have Fitzy can turn any movie into a 3D.
Wow.
Flick. And
I've seen his
yeah,
3D movies.
yeah.
He cannot.
He can't. He can't. He's got people behind the screen pushing the screen out at you. It's wild. It's like it's coming right at you.
Yeah, it
is
has
3D.
literally hit people before.
That's right. Yeah.
It's great.
He does. He throws things sometimes. He says 4D.
Yeah.
If it hits you, it's 4D. You get an extra D. If it hits you.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Extra D.
I was distracted during the film. I lost some things. I was trying to gather them up during watching the film. So I don't know how much of a hot take you're really going to get from me. So, it is what it is. Lacey's a thumbs up, though. The tie looked good on it.
The what?
Tie.
She
wore
yes.
necktie.
So you saw the first minute.
I did. I was in for that. The 3D wasn't great.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
2002 Saturn Fund.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
great.
Rick?
Oh yeah! Did you guys see when they did the dance, the big dance?
Yeah.
Did you see that one lady? Did you see what she held up?
No.
My pants. I didn't see that. Are you kidding me? This movie sucked.
Oh, man. That's good. Reba McEntire's Christmas in Tune, November 1st, 2021.
And I also am not too familiar with Reba. I looked up to see if the Christmas music from this movie is available on Spotify. It is not. People have been like DMing me like, where do I get the soundtrack to this? This is a great, because there's many songs in this movie. Doesn't exist, but I did find Reba singing my favorite Christmas song. I'm gonna play just a little clip for you guys here. And I want you to see A, what the Christmas song is, and B, if Reba is like, so, oh my God, my Outlook is going crazy. I don't know if you can hear that. All right, so here we go.
Did you know that your baby boy is
Okay, all right. That's enough for copyright. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Do you know the song?
You upgraded your tape recorder there, Patrick.
Well, I did it on my phone this time because you made fun of me so hard last time.
I'm sorry. Your favorite Christmas song's Mary Did You Know?
Yeah, absolutely. Specifically performed by Jessica Simpson.
Wow.
You're the one person
is-
that I know.
Are you doing a bit right now, or is
Hey.
this real life?
Here's what I love about Mary Did You Know? I love that somebody's like, hey, Mary, did you know all this? Like, hey girl, did you know? Like, that is so rude. Of course Mary knew. She's the mom. Like, how did she not know?
But the answers are resounding yes.
Yeah, I just turn back a chapter and Luke, you'll find out pretty quickly.
That's the part of the bit is the angel of the Lord tells her these things.
Exactly.
The answer is yes. It's yes.
So the song, whoever the voice of the song is, I just picture like a sassy gay being like, "Hey Mary, did you know? Did you know?"
I believe the author of that song is Michael English. I believe is his name. And I could see that like being the vibe.
Mary, before I let you go,
I just a few quick things.
Right. Thanks for mansplaining to me, sir. I did actually know that.
In question form, Mary just sits there and lets the man talk and be like, yes, I did know all of that information.
Right.
Be along your way now, sir.
It's just great. So, and then Jessica Simpson, her singing any Christmas song, it is over the top. So I can really like get my vocal range going. So there you have it.
Man, that is news.
I know we got a lot to do here and not a lot of time to do it, but is the love for Jessica Simpson singing an ironic love or? Yeah.
Totally.
Okay. Yeah.
Totally.
I want to make sure we're all on the same page here. That I didn't miss a memo where like she's actually good.
I've never thought Jessica Simpson was good. I always thought Jessica Simpson was entertaining.
Yes.
To me.
More than fair.
Yeah. And pretty. She's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Absolutely.
Best scene of the movie. And Bran, you might disagree with me, but Reba having a heart-to-heart with her daughter about her love life and like both of their love lives while she is lighting electric candles, like pressing the bottoms of electric candles, 50 to 100 of them all throughout the house. And Reba is just the whole conversation looking for that button, looking for the button, turning them on, putting them over there, grabbing another one, turning it on, pressing the button.
There was an unbelievable amount of electric candles in this house.
I mean, those are expensive. The Costco candles that look like they're really flickering, like you can get like a set of 5 for $50. That's like a good deal. But like to have that many,
listen, you gotta spend your Grammy money somewhere.
That's right. You got to make sure you got at least 100 of them on hand at any given time.
Hey, next time I win any award,
it's $1,000.
I'm gonna celebrate with electric candles.
That's right. The only way we know how.
It's great. And they also like walk around with the candle like it's the olden times, like a candelabra. It's like that's not how these work. Like they're not shining so much light that they're gonna light your path.
Yeah, but they are safe, and that's what matters.
They're safe. They are fire marshal approved. Okay.
And also, Reba can clearly multitask: heart-to-heart conversation and turning on electric candles. I mean, come on.
Right.
Yeah,
so
and she did both.
She did
fine.
Yeah.
Christmas in Tahoe, December 2nd, 2021.
You guys are going to say this is 100% on me.
It is 99.9%.
Okay.
The only reason I made... no, Panda probably is.
Okay. Well,
okay, I'll take half a percentage because your bad
more
vibes...
than 0.1, FYI. Just letting you know.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm with Brad on this one. You don't know percentages like I do. Who's the one who does the QuickBooks?
You spend all. You think QuickBooks means do them as quick as possible.
Yes,
that's what you think it means.
Crush it.
And you just do it in a book.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
Literally any book you find.
I'm a QuickBook girl. I'm a QuickBook girl. Who's the quickest girl with the books? Tracy. No name.
That's a good bit. Yeah. We have powwows all the time, and we never play.
We never play.
No. It's great that we played it. That means now's the time.
Is that Johnny Books?
Yes, it's
Johnny Books.
Everybody. I miss you guys.
I miss you too, JB.
Oh my gosh, guys, I miss you.
JB.
What up, babe? You know it.
What
Somehow
did you just say?
I want you to be my best friend.
We are. We're going to Witch tomorrow. It's crazy down there, man.
JB.
They give you a bag and they say, freaking go for it, baby. It's Witch mofos. Johnny Book's out.
Johnny
He did
booked.
not give us an update.
He did not.
That was worthless. That was
I got to be honest, Bran. You, and by you I mean JB. You've got me twice tonight, like almost full spit take, and I maybe I'm just exhausted, which I 100% am. But man, the witch bit, I didn't see it coming. I like you just hand people calculus when they walk in the door. What if I want a ham sandwich? You can't do that here. I'm sorry, sir. Find a different restaurant. Find a less complicated restaurant. Take that red Sharpie. Don't get it on you because it's permanent.
I just can't imagine.
I am so stressed when I go to Witch.
Being in the boardroom and being like, guys, we've got to do something to switch up the game. The sandwich game is static. It's stale.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Paper bags.
What about them?
Put printed stuff on
I
there.
need a little bit
Make
more.
it complicated as you know what.
Okay.
And write in Sharpie.
What color?
Red.
Yes.
Panda goes in there. I sit and wait and smoke a cigarette for 5 minutes and then still get my sandwich.
Well,
first.
here's what. Okay,
I don't smoke
the other
cigarettes.
day,
I wanna be clear.
Your mom pulled out her phone to call you.
Yeah, that's true.
I went for the Witch the other day, and they were like, "Oh, you need a different bag for that." So I had to go back and get a second bag, and I was like, "I want to specialize it." They were like, "You can't hold this bag."
You cannot order one of their special subs and make changes to
I know it. I know it. So I found out a way to do it.
what's
I
the
went
point
up
of
and
the
I
bags?
said, how do I get special items on your special
You
sub?
gotta do the custom
They said you have to
subs.
write down the name
On a
of the
separate
special
bag.
sub on a special. So anyway, I came out with like 20 bags.
The best part is their whole thing is you get to determine your sandwich, and then you go up and you're like, "Here's my sandwich," and they're like, "No,
Absolutely not.
It is one of the
Where do you
worst."
think you are, Subway?
Gosh, Witch, call us. We will streamline your stuff for you.
I am so nervous
got
whenever
one
I submit my bag.
You know what you could do? You could just go up to the counter and order your sandwich. How is that not saving time? And then they put it on a clip and they slide it down the row like we're in the 1910s and we're throwing fish at Pike's Place. Like, what are we doing?
There's always
And there's always that one guy who's looking at your bag. He's just like, I care. Did you check mark 2 things here?
I got a sandwich for Dill. Dill. Stan. I don't. How'd you get
It's always
Dill
the
out of
guy
that?
that slides the bag and looks
Yeah.
at you like,
Somehow I marked jalapenos.
Bet you wish you had
but
this
I got
job,
like
huh?
onions. Like it's just a mess.
Oh boy, Witch. For everybody out there that has not enjoyed, had the
Type 5
opportunity,
on Witch.
has not had the opportunity to enjoy the regional sandwich change that is Witch. That was not for you.
I've got a hot take for you.
Let's do this
Hit
right
me.
now because you're a hot taker.
It's
and
so hot right now I can barely control it.
Spicy.
Oh!
Go ahead.
Why'd
you scream?
Because I'm on fire with it. And then you touched it. You too are on fire now.
But how did that? If you weren't
How did
screaming
that change
before he
anything
touched
for you?
why would you scream when he touched you?
It sparked.
Is your skin sensitive to touch?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything to. I'm here to answer.
No,
your
I
question.
appreciate it.
This movie's pretty good. I love Train. Like full disclosure, I've maybe I should be ashamed to say this. I've bought several Train albums, and I'm not talking the old boys. Back
Not the
when they
good
were-
stuff.
No, the recent ones.
Not
where
me,
he's-
Virginia.
I know that I love pudding and give me some candy on my tongue. Songs like that.
Yeah, exactly. And
she's back with a nice machete, looking at people saying spaghetti. Hey.
Wait a minute. Drops of Jupiter is a banger.
That's a great song.
The song's amazing.
Train only does bangers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, their newer stuff got a little weird and poppy, but the Drops of Jupiter, that song is great.
Same
And I don't know if you know
is
this,
a great album.
But gosh, what's his name? He doesn't do Macklemore's.
Ryan Lewis.
Ryan Lewis doesn't do Macklemore's. Anyways, go ahead, your hot take.
Yeah. So, your opinion of
You
this
built a
movie,
full bridge to nowhere.
and you kept going out there, but I enjoyed.
Well, Train
watching
only
you.
does bangers, but Ryan Lewis doesn't do Macklemore's.
Okay.
That was how I
Now
got there.
it's worth
Yeah,
it.
that's good. That was. He paid us back on it. That was good.
He did.
It's time for them to come home for Christmas, December 2nd, 2021.
Guys, I want to. I wrote a thesis that's just titled "Brendan Penny's Not a Good Nurse," and I want to bring. He is a solid friend to his coworkers, but he's not a good nurse. One point, they're on the road, and Rebecca wants to drive. And he says, sure. No, shouldn't be driving.
No.
You shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't do that.
I'd say you shouldn't, as things are coming back to you whenever, just random. You have...
Are you going to make it through this episode?
You have been with her on this journey for a long time, and you are, at this point, responsible, I would say, for making sure that she actually gets to a place safely.
That's right.
Seeing from afar her give one person a hug is not making sure that that person gets home safely. No. I don't think he's a good nurse. I can't believe he left there. It's inexcusable.
It's bad.
It's not. You're not a good nurse.
He doesn't check in on his brother as a nurse either.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not great. The optics aren't great on that.
Not great.
Man, it was tough. That was a tough one. That's why I also wrote down the word most, and I didn't finish that. So that's going to be a mystery for the ages. Most what, Bran?
You don't know.
Most what? Most of these, most of what? Don't know. Most. You know what? You guys think about that at home.
Think it. Yeah.
Think about
did you watch it as carefully as Bran did?
That's exactly right.
Most.
I wrote the word most.
That's right. You have to go to an actual city to get a hospital of this nature. May I introduce you to the Gospel of Campbell's Soup? Not only is a Campbell's Soup can prominently featured in this film, but then they go so far as to go, these potatoes are amazing. You did a great job. And she said, all I did was hand her the can of soup. It's that easy, gang. That's how easy it is to make just twice baked potatoes. You just pour that soup on in there and they come out picture perfect every time. And then lastly, they stop and spend the night at Brendan Penny's cousin's house. Is that correct?
That's correct.
what I picked up.
And then the next morning, he looks at his clock and he says, it's 7.
The Christmas contest, December 3rd, 2021.
People are liking this one, Bran. People are liking this one.
People are liking this one.
They are.
Is that what you're saying?
A lot of positive buzz out there.
From who?
The viewers.
The viewers?
That's right.
Hi, guys.
That's right.
Hi, guys. It's me, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
You got any questions for me?
I don't have anything for you because I did not know you were coming on the show.
I have a couple.
Yes,
Good, great.
Go ahead, Pat.
What'd you think of the CCB movie?
I didn't see it. Next question.
What's your favorite milkshake?
I have not had one. Next question.
What's your favorite color?
I'm colorblind. Next question.
What's your favorite thing to do during your day?
I try to sleep. Next question.
I've got nothing, Thomas. Thank you.
I need one more question.
Okay. What's your favorite word?
Thomas out.
What a week it was, and it wouldn't be a week at Deck the Hallmark without a double-decker of the week. Each week we dive into the life, the story, the history of a double-decker who has signed up.
A double-decker. Of a double-decker. Who's a double-decker? Double-decker.
Who has signed up for Rainbow Gem Plus and has become a double-decker.
There we go. We got it. We can pronounce our hard R's. A double-decker.
A double-decker.
It's like, it's a double-decker.
So it's half of the double-decker of the week. Double-decker of the week.
It's Kayla either...
Here we have Kayla, the double-decker of the week with Panda.
It's Kayla. It's either Kayla Brelinthin or Brelinthin. I don't know which. Which one do you think it is since you're the
Brelinthin.
Brelinthin?
Yep.
Okay.
Kayla, let me tell you.
Top notch?
What's the next level above top notch, Dan?
Medium notch.
Above it, you dumb.
Double-decker of the week.
It's a double-decker of the week.
Yeah, I'm going to take the rest of this episode off. I'm going to enjoy you guys.
Okay, go ahead. Hit me.
Hey, what's that boy called? That's a boy called Christmas. December 4th, 2021. I don't know how, leaders are chosen within the elf community. But maybe we should just do a recount, a revote or something. Because clearly she is significantly more angry than any of the other elves are in the community. Maybe she shouldn't be in charge.
May I suggest?
Bran, do you a lot of times have difficulties with women in leadership positions?
No.
Bran. No.
Is this something we need to talk through, Bran?
But I would suggest.
Brand's all
to you-
lock her up.
I'm gonna.
She's an angry lady. I don't
That's
like
right.
angry ladies. No, Brand,
right.
you know. I'm
Guys,
Yes.
come. All I'm saying is, you know what? Actually, I'm with you, Jack.
The 8 Gifts of Hanukkah.
Oh boy.
December 6th, 2021.
I'm Jonathan, and I think if you don't like Hallmark Hanukkah movies, you're an anti-Semite.
And this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast. Oh, I
Boy.
saw it. I literally saw the train coming when you said you love Hallmark Hanukkah movies.
Right.
And I just stood on the tracks and took it.
Yeah,
I
you
just
did.
stood there and just got railroaded.
And you know who had the conductor's hat?
You know, by the
entire
way,
time?
the whole train, railroad, Schindler's List. Why? I mean, why would you go there? This is a festive night.
This is a
why
record.
would you do that?
This is a record for as quickly as we've gotten offensive. That's it's a record.
did it, guys.
It's a record. Shapiro beats his own record.
You did it, man. It's gonna be hard to top.
That's right.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Like, I looked and there's 2 minutes left, and my man has not even gotten to the matzo ball yet. Like, he hasn't gotten there yet. And it just seemed so rushed. Like, this grand romantic gesture didn't have the time it deserved, and I was upset about that. But then also,
You know, we once had to rush out of a place so fast
Oh,
we couldn't
boy.
even let the bread rise.
Oh,
and you're complaining about
Yeah.
that?
yeah, that is
We had to run through the desert with the
listen,
Pharaoh's army behind us
listen.
with unleavened bread.
I've read, listen, Jonathan, I have read that testament and the new one, and I can tell you my complaint stands. And
Jonathan, what are your wait whats?
Couple things. One, when they talk about a Hanukkah hunt, I didn't feel safe.
that's a bad name. It's a bad name. We don't have to be a literalist.
We have a very bad tradition. So that bothered me. It bothered me that she gets out when she finds the third night gift. She gets
Jonathan,
out
I'm just telling you right now, I hate to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
you know, some people listen to this show with their kids and they're going to have so much explaining to do. And it makes me so happy. So happy.
Because you're a history major. And
That's
you
right.
taught history, right?
That's
How are we
right,
gonna teach
yes.
the kids unless
That's right. Yeah.
unless
One
we
day,
bring these things
one
up.
ride in a minivan at a time, apparently. That's what it's going to
Yeah,
be.
exactly right. So
A very merry bridesmaid, December 7th, 2021.
This woman flew to England 3 times for fittings for her wedding gown.
And then she checked it.
And then, all right, yeah. So first of all, she spent, I would say, lowballing, because you know she's flying first class.
Yes.
Lowballing $5,000 on plane tickets just to make sure the dress fit right. How much did that dress cost?
I get the impression it was a significant.
Like,
amount of money.
it's 6 figures, maybe 7 figures. I mean, that dress is hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Probably.
If you're doing 3 fittings across the Atlantic Ocean by a designer that everyone in the designing world knows, that dress has got to be in the 6 figures.
Yes.
This is absurd.
And you checked it.
And you checked it, not with Spirit Airlines, and that's your problem. If Spirit tried to fly across the
That's such
Atlantic,
a Delta
it
move.
would just, dude. Can you imagine Spirit going to cross Atlantic flight?
Guys, we're about to take off here, and I just want to let you know we're going to do the best we can, the best we can.
We waited for the wind to be in our favor. Yes, may the wind be at our backs. May the Holy Spirit be with our airline as we continue.
Because we've done the quick math.
Everyone, if you begin to cramp in those overcrowded seats, I am sorry. Enjoy that in-flight entertainment in the seat screen in front. Oh no, what? No, we don't have the screen. Oh no, we'll be by with the complimentary.
No.
Oh no, I am sorry. If you would like some alcohol, it is now $50 per alcohol. Supply and demand while we're still here.
Again, we are going to do the best we can. Is a 50.
We hope we make it. I have heard there are a few islands in between here and there. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Bermuda,
Bahama.
Jamaica.
Come on, pretty mama. Let's all sing the Beach Boys, shall we? And get a Spirit credit card while you're at it.
That's right.
The points are unbelievable.
Who would do that? I don't know.
A Christmas Village Romance, December 8th, 2021.
But he's not. He's a modern day teacher who takes the 1800s very seriously.
And yep.
All
And
right.
he's wearing like a like one of those peasant shirts too. It's so strange.
It is
what?
He's not.
I really wish he was.
I
Got my
love messing with Dan. It's like my favorite thing.
I appreciate it so much. I do.
You know, if I created the movie, Dan would just be saying, what all the time.
What?
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, I need that as like my ringtone. I'm just gonna like clip that out of this episode.
Every
and, like,
time you get a text, what?
I don't hate it.
Perfect.
Is it mine? Nope. It's our Christmas journey, December 9th, 2021. Edison, when Edison calls, you answer.
Thriving metropolis of Edison, New Jersey. That's right.
Yeah, they are where everyone else has kind of had a tough couple years. Like Edison's thriving.
Edison's thriving. Yeah.
Who's that?
It's Edison.
Edison, how you doing, pal?
Oh, thanks for answering. Bye-bye.
So it works.
Hey, Edison, you still there?
Yep.
What are your thoughts on the next, what's your 10-year plan?
Oh, I got a lot of them. First of all, be better. Do more. Do it faster.
All right, that's a weird plan for a city.
How do you plan on doing that, Edison?
Open a lot.
Okay.
Open a lot.
Open a lot.
Thank you, Edison.
Yep.
This has been really good stuff. That's why we answer when you call.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo, Edison. Can't wait to see you.
Yep, you too, ditto.
Oh, wait. Hey, Edison.
Yeah.
My buddy Panda, he's preoccupied right now. He really loves this very specific diner. Now, you are the city, so I know you're going to know the name of this diner.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting prepared.
Yeah.
So what's the name of that diner?
Pretty sure it's called Daylight Diner.
Daylight Diner.
Pretty sure.
Daylight Diner. There's no way.
Oh, Sunshine Grill.
Yeah.
I believe is what it's
Very
called.
close to daytime dining.
Yes. Hello, Edison.
Hey, it's Sunshine Grill.
Thank you.
Yep, toodaloo.
Single All the Way, December 10th, 2021.
Shows off the Christmas lights that he put on his family's house, and I took a picture of it because I loved it so much, and it is my inspiration for next year, Dan.
Wow.
Didn't you
You're
like
gonna
it?
do that next year?
You liked it, huh?
I loved it, but I don't think you can pull it off.
Gauntlet Throne.
Good Lord.
Dude, that was extravagant. I just think it's a lot, man. I mean, I love you.
So Peter and
Oh,
Nick.
Brent, I think you can do it. He
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Jax.
Let that fuel you, man.
It starts now.
All I'm saying is that I have known you for 9 or 10 years. You are terrified of heights. To do that light thing, you would have to be up really high.
Mhm.
And I just don't, I don't see you doing that.
I would absolutely 100% do it for Christmas.
But you're terrified of heights. Where
Yeah.
does the,
I get on the roof for Christmas.
okay. So
I've
when
done
it
this
comes to
before.
Christmas, the heights
Yes.
doesn't matter.
Heights don't matter.
Got it.
I
Heights don't
have gotten on roofs for Christmas lights
Great.
before.
All right.
No problem. It is
Just
pretty
keep
cool,
filling that tank, Dan. You're just
I'm just saying.
inspiring him more and more.
That's fine.
Dude,
That's
you're
what I'm
gonna
here
look
for.
like a fool. An absolute fool. Guys, remember this day.
Okay. Mark it down.
Remember this day. Mark
Follow
it.
up. That's fine. I'm glad you got a picture because I want to see him side by side too.
You fool.
Because this is the man who strung up half a string of lights that were out, and then instead of taking them down, just doubled back across.
Double
them.
back to cross it because half the lights worked. I changed the fuse and everything, and it still didn't work.
Is that inspiring any confidence in you two?
I
You
mean,
left the ones that.
I'm sorry not to be a brand apologist, and maybe it's just because I would do the same thing, which is probably equally problematic, but I would probably do that too, so I didn't take them all out or waste
Why would I
them.
waste half a good
But
strand?
Is it going to look as good as the one in the movie if you do that?
Oh, and to be fair, no, it will not.
Yes. Okay.
Well,
But if I'm really,
dark and you can't see them,
that's exactly right. At night, it looks fine.
Okay.
You wouldn't even have noticed if I didn't tell you.
I would have noticed.
No, you didn't. I told you.
Brandon.
I told you. And the only reason why you know is because you're up there close to my house during the day.
That's right.
How many people are doing that?
I don't know. Everyone that drives by.
No, you cannot notice it from the street.
Okay. All right.
That there's a double light.
Whatever it takes, man.
And I'll say this: I double stranded to even it out. I double stranded the whole thing to make the lights pop.
So both sides look unkempt.
No, the two strands.
I'm just giving you
add more light.
I love that we're spending this time where it is my favorite holiday movie this season. I don't know how everyone else feels talking about Brand's lack of lighting
I'm just telling you right now, it is
This
just
is the
like
show.
Yeah, it is the show. Two straight guys take over. That is what happens here at Deck the Netflix.
I'm glad.
It's a
I'm
metaphor.
glad you. Yeah, I'm glad you said it, so I didn't have to.
No,
I thank you.
Understood squarely where I was standing.
Women
at the
and
time
gay
I was
guys have
standing
had
there.
it too good for too long in
That's
the
right.
Hallmark recapping world.
As I heard a dear friend say last weekend, when's it going to be our time? Oh yeah.
You fool. So I just bought a ton of lights during that break.
Wow.
It's happening.
It's happening. Or do they work? Did you test to see if they work?
Their brand, I can't test.
You got a sturdy ladder?
Yeah, I actually do have a sturdy ladder
Okay,
now.
good. I'm glad. I'm pulling for you.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're actively pulling against
That
me.
is not true.
You actively pull against me in lights and in life.
No, you know I love
and
you.
I don't
You
know that.
I
Not
love you.
anymore, I don't.
You know I love you.
You've made your feelings
No, no,
perfectly
no.
clear.
Me saying I don't think you can do it is not me saying I'm not pulling for you.
All that I want out of my best friend is to just say, I believe in you. I don't need your negativity in my life, Dan.
I believe in you, but like gravity still exists. Like you are still
I wish
who you are.
I gravity does. I wish you didn't.
Brand's got 10 months to go full Griswold, and I'm here for it.
10 months.
And here's the best part is I hope that I'm wrong. Like I really do.
Just
you want to see that
be
house?
encouraging for once in your GD life.
Hey, it's a family friendly show.
It could mean anything. We're back, everybody. Sorry, that got
Gosh
away from
darn,
me.
of course.
It's a sister swap hometown holiday, December 10th, 2021. Speaking of saucing it and flipping it, those are all.
Have you
things-
had the 4 for 2 George Foreman Grill barbecue burger? It's flipped, it's sauced, it's double pan fried, it's 4 for 2, it's George Foreman.
Is George Foreman?
George is not flipped or sauced. No. No, he has a drink occasionally, but he's not sauced.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can do all that on the George Foreman 4 for 2.
Now, are you really quickly? Is the 4 for 2 licensed by George Foreman?
It is not.
Okay, you just call it that.
Yeah. The way that George Foreman is spelled is up for debate.
Yeah. What do you? What does that mean?
It's spelled with the number 4-man.
Okay. 4-man.
George Foreman.
Yeah. Really?
I've probably been getting a little bit close to the line with George Foreman.
I'd say. Now, the one thing that you haven't been doing is explaining this product.
I have explained it until the cows have come home.
Okay, the cows are still out in yonder, and so really quickly.
Do you understand how real George Foreman works?
I think so.
Do you know the drip pan?
Sure.
The drip pan's important. It gets all the fat, leaves in all the flavor.
Absolutely.
Very important. Now flip it.
The fat
Flip
pan?
No,
what?
you'd spill it. You dumb.
Okay, so you flip
it.
Okay.
2.
So at this point, it's not though.
Yes, it is.
Because you've there's
Read a book. Flip it.
How is this
So
different
listen
than
to me.
How is this different
Flip
than
it.
How is this different than a panini press?
It's a reverse panini press 4 though.
How is it a reverse panini press? How is that
Panini
even
press
possible?
Inside.
You burn yourself.
No, there's handles. It's twice the staying power.
So you can cook something on the outside and the inside.
And the outside again.
No, that's
okay,
6.
that's what you see but that would be but there's 2 on the outside.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 on the inside.
You
That's
got
the
it.
4.
4. We're getting somewhere now. We're cooking with gas and the George Foreman 4 for 2.
But where's
But there's
the
really
2?
only two sides to it.
All right. Yep.
So how is there 6?
6. I don't know where you got 6 from.
You said
I said nothing about 6.
He might have said. I think he said.
No, you said 6. Take that to the tape, you B.
All right, so really quick. So it's
no good B.
So it's a panini press. Inside top is a grill. Just look at my hands, like a Pac-Man.
You got the clamshell going. Yeah.
Grill.
Yeah.
Grill.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Then
grill. And then what's the function of this? What's the function of the bottom grill?
You flip it. Flip it.
But how is that?
What happens if you have something on the other
You
side?
can't possibly do all four at once.
Well, two you can.
Oh!
If you enter promo code Dilby at checkout, you get a bonus as well.
What's the bonus?
My pants.
A Dickens of a holiday, December 13th, 2021.
Like both, the thing that I think both of them in this movie, like they're just in the pockets. They're in.
It's just one pocket, buddy. It's just one pocket. It's not
No.
plural.
No,
they're in
each,
the pocket.
They're each in their own pocket.
So so they don't really come out and act together. They're just in their own acting pocket.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Don't
Yeah,
distort.
they're in the pocket. One pocket. Singular.
They're each in their skills pocket.
This is what Tammy's getting.
You got no.
This is
This
what
is
Tammy's
ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Tammy
It's
has a
in the
point.
pocket, singular. That's what it
Tammy
is.
has- No,
No,
they are.
no,
They are
no.
each in a pocket.
No pocket can contain these people.
Okay.
No.
So can I just say this to you real quick?
They're hot pockets.
One hand.
Yep.
This hand is Chris Balaha.
Yep.
Say
Yep.
goodbye. He's going in a pocket.
Bye, Chris.
I'm not going to cross my other hand, who's Brooke. I'm not going to cross to put it in the same pocket.
The whole point of being in the pocket is doing something where you're in connection with someone else. When a band is in the pocket, they're playing really good together. Why wouldn't these two actors be in the same pocket, Brand? Stop dying on this hill. It's a bad hill to die on.
No, the pants are the connection.
The pants are the connection. They're in the same pants.
They're in the same pants, different pockets.
No, pants.
Yes.
That's what
Singular. Pant.
Yes. But
Pants.
separate pockets is what you're saying.
Pants.
Just say singular pocket.
You say pant pockets.
Do it, Brand.
No, I'm not going to give on this. They are in the pockets. They're pockets. Dan, what you got, buddy?
I got a new field. It's Brand standing by pockets. Pocket watch. That's right.
Holiday in Santa Fe, December 14th, 2021.
No, he's just like repping for I don't know, New Mexico. Sure, why
Wild.
not? Maybe
there you have it.
I don't know. Is that close to California?
I don't know how the
I don't know
country
geography.
works.
I don't know geography,
The
guys.
Southwest is just one big situation.
If there's one thing I don't know, it's like the Southwest, the Northeast, the Northwest. I don't, and the Midwest. I don't really understand any of that. The Southeast, I got that, I think, on lock.
Yeah. Know that one. for
Good.
sure.
Well, that's good. I mean, I know like East Coast, but I thought, well, actually no, because I thought New England was a state. I just found this out recently. I was like, oh, they have a football team. They're like, no, that's not a state. I'm like, but the New England Patriots, that's like a state, right? No.
Well, the geography holds for us because there's an entire state in between New Mexico and California, and it's called Arizona. Santa Fe,
I've heard of it. I've heard of her.
Yeah, Santa Fe, not
That's
near
where
California.
Phoenix is?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Phoenix.
H is silent.
It's a silent H. It's Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay, we all need to go back to school. We need to go back to geography class. Clearly.
Yes.
Good thing I don't teach history.
There is a representative from Warm Wishes coming. Her name is Belinda. She is beautiful. She is put together. She has a sassy gay assistant. And let me tell you, I was very offended that I did not get the call for this because I really would have killed this. Okay.
You would have done way better.
Didn't get any sort of audition. Nothing.
All he did was talk on the phone. Okay. I brought my phone to practice. Belinda. Hi, Belinda. Oh my gosh. Guess what happened? Something terrible. Okay,
What?
bye. Gotta go. I can't tell you. Goodbye.
Private chat.
Scene. How did I do?
Oh my gosh.
You crushed it.
You crushed it.
How
And-
have you not been in movies? I mean, I'm just saying.
Wow.
Well, I have.
Yeah,
So
that's true. That's true.
it's true. But it got pushed. Remember a couple weeks ago when I was like, "Oh, I have a big announcement next week. Next week I'm going to tell you." Yeah, it got pushed. So
but not because of you.
No, because it's not Christmas related or sleigh bells related. So they were like, "Let's put it in a normal time where people will watch it." So that's what happened there.
They want the primetime viewing on the Patrick.
That's right.
Yes. Moving on, but I did have a premiere party and a red carpet and everything with no movie. So that's my life.
Man, that is a Lifetime movie in and of itself.
Someone take my picture.
Yeah, take my picture, please.
And a step and repeat just as Patrick on it.
The star.
Yes, the star of the movie, obviously. So
it's a Royal Queen's Christmas, December 15th, 2021.
Ow.
Yeah, it might be.
Cow.
Cow
charity.
Children of the world. What's up with the cow? What's up with the cow charity?
Yeah, I love cow charity.
Move over, Children of the World. I don't know.
They're utterly need help.
You know what works great with charity is cow puns.
Cow puns. Next level good.
I spot someone in need over there. Cow spots.
We're really milking it for all it's worth.
You're baking me crazy.
That's not cow. It's cow bacon.
Milk it. Milk time.
This charity isn't real. It's a real moons over my scammy. Bubble.
You know, you say things like that. I've got real beef with you, Dan.
Yeah, as you should.
A God wink Christmas miracle of love chimes. December 16th, 2021.
Fantastic.
We're back, everybody.
You know, one of our latest reviews on the Apple Podcast called us the morning zoo of Hallmark.
Real?
I wonder where they got that from. I wonder where we could possibly be compared to the morning zoo of Hallmark.
I don't know. I don't get it
Yeah.
personally.
We're so much more sophisticated than that.
Hey.
Are you trying to do an arm fart?
I was trying to do an arm fart.
And what you were doing is you were making the sound with your mouth.
Right. But it was because it wasn't going to come
But it
across.
wasn't a fart sound.
No.
You know this is an audio medium, right? Like you don't have to do it.
Yeah. Well, I realize that.
Well,
now.
then try it. Try it for real since this is audio. Let's
Give it a
do
go.
it. Let's.
I can't do it.
Nothing.
I will say, I think it's because I'm a little bigger, and so it's tougher to get the suction.
I would think the
That
bigger
would
you
help.
are, the
That
better
would
the
help the
noise.
suction.
You would think so. I don't know. I have no. That's
Man,
my working
Patrick
theory.
is signing off as they speak.
Yeah. Wait, what's the morning zoo? Is that a show?
A morning zoo is like that old radio show that has all the buttons that's like point AM and like
It's
that's
just
what
like
they,
normal morning shows, basically.
Yeah.
It's just like
Okay.
a lot
I've never
of
heard that.
noises and stuff.
Never heard that term. I'm picturing like animals, like where walking around. I don't know.
not an actual
Right.
zoo.
A gorilla's
Okay.
up there. He's like, "Hey, all right,
I got a really good song for you today. It's a beat. You're gonna love it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gorilla Gary flipping track.
Welcome on the show, Larry the Lion. Larry, how are you?
It's a sister swap. Christmas in the City, December 17th, 2021.
Yeah. I had the Kevin Nielsen scenes as well. So good.
Nielsen?
What is it?
Nealon.
Really?
Nealon. Nealon.
Man, I've been saying Kevin Nielsen my whole life.
Oof.
No. Really?
Wow. Man.
Definitely Nealon.
I don't
Definitely
know.
Nealon.
I don't know. I would say let's
Nealon.
take it to the tape. Let's get him on the line and
Okay.
just see. Like, let's talk this through because it's possible he's wrong. It could be he's wrong.
Could be he's wrong about his last name.
Yeah. What'd you find out, Nikki?
Turns out, yeah,
confirmed. It is Nealon.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I hate that for you, Brand. Hate
Yeah.
that that confirm came in so quickly.
Man, that came in real fast.
Not off the press.
It is Nielsen.
Hey, everybody, welcome back.
Tracy came in hot there to confirm Brand's opinion. Trace, where'd you look that up?
I know Kevin Nielsen. Believe you me, pal.
Is it the guy who used to be on Saturday Night Live?
No, we
Weeds?
dated in college.
Okay, different Kevin altogether.
Went to the Sizzler every other Wednesday.
Really? Full
Standing
Denny's?
appointment.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't end well.
Didn't end well. Most relationships built around the Sizzler do not.
Which is shocking when you really think about
Beg
it.
to differ, pal.
A Castle for Christmas, December 18th, 2021.
So,
I kept
yeah.
going over to see Cassie because she was right across from the Boozy Pudding. And guys, they're not official sponsors yet, but I am going to do everything in my power to start promoting Boozy Pudding because, oh boy, I love Boozy. I mean, I love Bundle Game as well, and I want to give a quick shout out to Bundle Game. Bundle Game's great, and I'll go and look at it any day of the week. But the Boozy Pudding,
Bundle Game and Boozy
I think
Pudding?
we can all agree. Oh my gosh, that's a great combination. You guys should do some bundles, Boozy bundles, Boozy bundles, where you get a bundle and it comes with some Boozy Pudding.
And the Boozy Pudding jingle writes itself, you know. Oh, bring us some Boozy Pudding. Oh, bring us some Boozy Pudding.
It's funny because my sister Cassie doesn't like booze and she doesn't like pudding. And she had the Boozy Pudding and she was like, this is a game changer. I've just had like 4 in a row.
It really is.
Like, what is this?
I'm not a pudding boy either, but boy, did it work for me. And I kept like walking over, like, Cassie, you want another? And, it's on the house. Boozy Pudding's all around.
The joke I always had was when I lived in Dallas, they opened a reggae pool hall, and I don't play pool, and I've never particularly liked reggae, but somehow the combo worked.
You're like, why? And make it make sense. It doesn't, but it also does.
Yeah, it's that you know, rice and beans together are a protein. Like, you know, it just sometimes it's all about the combination.
I'm dying at the image of you playing pool with reggae just playing over the loudspeakers. That's an image that I never thought I needed, but now that I have had it, it's perfect.
Sugar Plum Twist, December 20th, 2021.
Why would you have a dance reel that you simply just show to your friends? Like, I'm confused about that. Like, you either have a dance reel to send out to companies or like, what's the, I'm confused. I don't understand it. But I don't understand the world of dance either.
Well, it sounds like you do. It sounds like this is very personal to you.
It does.
Well, guys, I didn't want to brag or anything, but
you have a dance reel?
I have a dance reel. I don't show it just to my friends, though. I show it to everyone I meet. It's one of those things.
I can't
like
believe
Justin.
it took you this long to bring up your dance reel because we hear about it literally every day.
Yeah, it's
true.
You literally you'll reference like minute and second like timestamps of your dance reel like we've seen it that many times.
Well, yeah,
Guys, I put
like,
together a best of clip of Panda bringing up his dance reel when he shouldn't bring it up. You want me to play it?
on a Monday?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Oh man, this episode of Scooby-Doo is wild.
You know what? So Scooby-Doo's cool and everything, but there was this one time I was dancing and for my dance reel, and around minute 7, I do something very similar to Scooby-Doo.
Man, guys, guess what? The Monster Mash back in.
Dude, back in.
The Monster Mash is awesome, but I'll tell you what else is awesome is when I dance the Monster Mash.
Hey, does anything else rhyme with whiskey aside from frisky?
Risky.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. It doesn't really rhyme with whiskey, but Dancy kind of has a Y in it, and I get
guys, I'm having a boy.
Hey. I danced.
But about.
Man, that was a good clip
That's
show.
a good clip show, Trace.
Yeah.
That's very
Thank
impressive.
you.
Sometimes I don't think you do anything, but now I'm rethinking that.
I don't have family.
Oh boy, it's Christmas time. You got those Christmas cakes. I just heard they made an ice cream out of those cakes. Hey everybody, my name is Brett Debbie, and I want to know why you were taking my snack cakes, putting them in the ice cream. Actually, that sounds pretty good, and I like it. Yeah, and I was born to eat. Christmas House, The Deuce, Deck Those Halls, December 21st, 2021.
And for this year, not next year, this year.
Speaking of magical, we can talk about Magic Jim real quick. I will say this, and I said it in the, in an earlier segment, but I don't think I've ever quite seen
a character go from one of the characters in the movie, basically normal, aside from the fact that he runs a magician shop, normal to what amounts to be
magic,
pure unadulterated whimsy.
Yeah.
Like he's just appearing places and he works multiple stores. He's hiding rings. He's showing up and winking. Like, how did we get from the guy who runs the magic store to Angel Jim?
He died.
Ooh, it's look out.
Buckle up.
Look out. You saying it's Ghost Jim?
That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
Man,
Hey, speaking of which, did you guys hear about Ghost Jack?
Dude, I heard something happen and there's actually a Ghost Jack, and that makes me happy.
But from what I gather, Ghost Jack's whole thing is he shows up and he says, "I'm not coming back. Let Elizabeth know." Listen, I haven't seen it. I don't know for sure. That's the summary I read.
She knows why.
Hey, you convict over there. I'm going to come to you, give you a message, relay it to me. She's too far away. Ghost is hard.
Somebody in the chat is saying he was magic in the first one. Is that accurate?
I don't remember him being.
I remember him
He's
running the
pretty
magic
literal
store.
in the first one. He wants to buy the house. He drives a VW
He wants to
Beetle.
buy the house. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, but maybe, I miss stuff all the time in these movies. They're Hallmark movies.
Katrina Lawson that one.
Yeah, she is. That's her first one.
He's
if I'm not
close-up
mistaken.
magic in the first movie, but that's different.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas for Keeps, December 23rd, 2021.
Jen, what'd you think about this one? Christmas for Keeps.
So I really felt that the primary point of tension, first of all, the title is an overreach. Like playing for keeps. Come on, man. Like if we're playing for keeps, we need to be playing for something serious.
Mhm.
Like it is going down. We are playing for keeps for something with mega implications. And as far as I could tell, we were playing for keeps just so A Christmas Carol could be performed again. You know what? Who cares about A Christmas Carol at the high school? 0 people.
That's right. That's right.
0.
Yeah.
Nobody. There's nobody in the world that's
No.
like, damn it, we're playing for keeps. So we can watch A Christmas Carol at the local high school.
That's right.
I mean, it's that or we cancel Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, so from the onset, I'm like, this was an overreach. You know what? We overcorrected.
Yes.
The title needed to come down about like 29 notches.
That's right. Yeah.
Like this would be nice if it kept going
That's
in
right.
a medium way.
What you're saying, I got an idea, Jen. A take or leave Christmas.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is what I'm saying. That feels more in keeping.
Yeah.
And so from the get-go, I feel like I was promised something like, whoa, this is like dire. This is dire. We're playing for keeps. And so I felt a little cheated. So the point of tension to me just didn't feel like I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, what's going to happen? Like, are we going to get to see A Christmas Carol? Are we? You know what I mean?
Don't know.
I didn't feel that way.
Not sure if they're going to get it done.
Now, a question, this begs a question right now about our character, the 4 of us. Because let it not be unsaid that Ben is sad because his parents are dead.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there any way that we can make room for some genuine grief for dead not one, but 2 dead
my problem
parents?
is
I don't know what it says about us that all 4 of us are actively rooting against the guy whose parents died.
Here's
This is what I'm trying to say.
No.
Right. I feel like maybe the problem is ours. Is
Two
all
things-
I'm suggesting.
2 things working against him here. First of all, Ben, every Hallmark movie has a dead parent. It's just like the Earth's got oxygen.
point.
Like, why are we supposed to feel
You're not
bad?
special, Ben.
First of all, and second of all of your just vitriol is at Cardi Wong for like not showing up once.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be one thing if he's sad about his parents dying. He's mad at Cardi Wong, like Cardi Wong shot his dog. Like, what? That's the problem to me. But yeah,
you're saying.
Dead parent. We're
Well,
sorry,
also,
Ben.
how long has his parents been dead? That's the question. Did they just die? Like, I'm trying to.
No, this happened back when Cardi Wong and he were still friends. What? And
That's
he
right.
needed him, right?
Like,
that's right.
Yeah.
It's not fresh. It's not a fresh.
It's not like it happened last month, and that's how he's acting. He's acting
He's
like it
acting-
happened. Like when you're at a karaoke and you sit there and you're just like, oh, karaoke, Christmas, don't invite me up. And he just leaves.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know what to tell you, Ben. Like,
I would have paid a lot of money to like get a really cheery Christmas song and make him sing. Yeah. saw 3 ships come sailing in. Christmas tree in the morning.
That's
You guys are
right.
the worst.
He did. He bailed on karaoke Christmas.
Yeah,
that is
don't do that.
lame.
That's bro code.
That's
Don't do
lame
that.
sauce.
You don't do that.
Yeah,
I
don't
don't
do
care
it.
how. I don't care.
it's just this friend group. I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of glad I'm not part of this friend group.
Yeah. I
Okay.
didn't, didn't know we were talking to Selfish Claus over here.
That's where I'm at.
Jen, what made you say wait what while you were watching this
Oh,
movie?
this is clear for me, guys. This is unambiguous. This one I was like looking around sideways, like, is this a joke? Like, is this a real joke? And it was when Sarah is, like boing, her eyes are opening up. She's noticing that Noah's cookie stand, let's just call it what it is, has at least 3 people in line.
Whoa.
I mean, and it's
Millionaire.
it's taken off, and she's like, you know what I'm going to do? You stay here with your burgeoning cookie business. I'm going to take the boys. I'm going to take the boys sledding with a little friend, and then y'all, she comes back as if she has never been around a human child in her life.
Summited Mount
Listen,
Everest.
these boys are not babies. They're
No.
not 1. They're like 8 and 10. And she's like, how can they keep wanting snacks? And I'm like, lady, where do you live?
That's right.
Have you ever parented these 4th graders
A
that
day
live in
in
your
your life.
house?
Yes.
She's like, I mean, I was with the boys for like 4 hours, and I'd rather work a 12-hour shift at the hospital. I'm like, where have you been?
Where have you been?
Like, how can you be this ignorant? You're like an ant. You're like an ant who's been living in Indonesia and just came home, and
That's right.
you just met these boys, and you just understood for the first time that they eat. Like, it was so removed from what was obviously 11 years of motherhood that I was just like, I don't know what to say to you right now, Sarah.
My thing with that is these 2 kids are old enough to where they could sustain themselves for 24 to 36 hours if need be. Like they're old enough to where they're not dying if you're not watching them around the clock. It's easy, is what I'm saying.
These children can pour cereal for
That's right.
themselves
That's
for
right.
7 straight days.
That's right.
They
Yes.
can do it. And so just the fact that her sense of caring for, just in a 4-hour increment, let's say, these 2 children that belonged to her was so confusing and shocking that I was just like, you know what, Noah? I mean, Sarah's cute and all, but let's look at Mia. But I have more to say.
'Tis the season to be merry. Christmas Eve, 2021.
I know, right?
The auction scene was a delight, but I know that this is for charity. But to go up $50 each time when you're bidding on a Christmas tree, it's
half a tree.
That's a half a tree.
That's right. You're going up half a tree every time.
That's a heavy incline.
We're trying to get it
when talking
it's for
about
the kids.
trees.
It's for
And
the
then
kids.
this economy, I don't know.
It's for the kids. Although I did feel like I was going up $50 in my bids when I bought a Christmas tree this year.
Oh, no kidding.
It was a big
I
spike.
put the fifth. I'm the one that did the $50 part. I was like, this is like, I don't know. This is how auctions work, right? I always feel like I always feel like they're like for rich people. So I was like, oh, it wouldn't be believable if it went up $5. Like,
Well,
but it
to be
would
fair, it's completely decorated.
It is complete. No, yeah. Listen, I yes. You know what?
But I will say this: they were auctioning off a 6-footer, and they started by going up in the 50s, and I'm like, that tree only costs $75.
It's a lot to go up, but I appreciate it. Dan,
this chore split hat is a terrible idea. It's a bad look.
Is that you, Jen? Are you the short hat girl?
It's a Jen. It makes for great television. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. What?
Is that a Kirkman family tradition?
Like, you know what? You know how we spice up Christmas? We make it possible that maybe 70-year-old grandma's got to get on the roof and hang lights. That's how we spice it up. A little bit of possible death. Maybe we do that. Oh, we make Santa pancakes every year for breakfast. Don't screw it up. Now the child's got to do it. Yeah. Good luck, guy. Good luck with the Santa pancakes. You drew it out of the hat. Nothing I can do. That's a bad idea. I would suggest you reevaluate how you divvy out chores. But speaking of which, these people are very excited to do chores.
Yes.
Very excited. They're like, oh, what chore am I going to get to do? I, for the life of me, you asked me to decorate the outside of a house. I'm like, not on your life, pal. If I have to draw something out of a hat where there's a chance that I have to decorate the outside of a house, I'm going to be miserable. My stomach's going to be hurting until I find out what it is. And to be honest, I don't want to make pancakes either. Those are both tasks you don't want me doing. Yeah, that's a lot.
What's the Christmas chore task that you would thrive at?
Host at the auction. I can host that auction.
Okay.
I would have loved to be
Great at
Santa's helper.
Santa's helper.
I
Yeah.
just
You'd be
would
great
love
at
that.
Yeah.
I bet you would.
I would have loved all of those.
Can I just, before you go to your next wait what, just take you inside the mind, because I think this is so funny, is I basically wrote that scene so that, because they didn't know Mary was coming and whatever, so that Adam could pick one and then there wouldn't be one for Mary and they'd go, oh, you can help Adam. Like that was the whole point, right? We didn't need a hat to get there, obviously, but it's so funny when you're inside of it, like sometimes logic escapes you. And then of course I did the mom picking the lighting thing, like as a joke, but it didn't occur to me. The reality of that is like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. And if they're doing these chores every year, they don't need to pick a hat.
No.
Like, what are we going to, it's like everyone just does their thing every
Everyone
year.
does the thing that they do.
Yeah,
no.
I don't know. I have no explanation for what was going on in my head.
Is it's different. We've never seen it before, and so
Yeah.
it sticks out. But there is not a world where you're like, these chores are equal opportunity.
I was hoping that was
they're not equal opportunity chores, Jen.
I was hoping it was a Kirkman family tradition. You were just going to do all
It's
over
like-
it.
Well, you know, my family, we're all older. My sisters are in their 50s and 60s, and my parents are in their 80s, and I'm in my 40s. We're a late in life family. So we don't do chores.
Your
anymore.
your 80-year-old mother up on the roof installing a switch. She's got to climb the ladder every time to turn on and off.
I pulled it from the hat. My hands are tied. There's nothing I can do.
Ironclad. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah.
New Year, New Movies preview show, December 30th, 2021.
We are covering for the first time Signed, Sealed, Delivered.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
I'm yours. And so excited about that. That's going to be an exciting thing.
That until just this very moment.
Right here.
Yeah.
Signed,
That's
Sealed,
right.
Delivered.
You heard it here first.
And then other fun things that are happening as well. But the three of us, those are the things that we're doing.
That's right.
Are we still doing the Star Trek spinoff?
Well,
Yes.
we can't announce that yet.
It's too early to announce
Contractually, we
Picard?
can't. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's called what?
Picard.
I have the trailer.
In a world where one Picard isn't enough, one podcast dares to go boldly where no one else would dare go, to a world of double Picard.
I'm Picard.
I'm Picard.
And there's 3 Picards. Pick a card, any card. It's Picard.
What's the point of that show?
I don't know. But Rig, they had him. I just read the cards, guys.
Just read the cards.
You read the cards.
I read the Picard. That's right.
And there were 3 Picards, but it's only called Picard. It is.
All right, 5 movies.
I know that we got things to do. That may be one of my favorite things we've ever done.
5 movies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy.
What a good one that was. I
2021
gotta
was an
tell
up and
you.
down year, but that best of holiday season slaps like no other.
Nothing down about that. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the what. We're gonna be back next week with a whole nother one. We're gonna recap 2022 thus far.
Man.
That one might be a real
long
one. But I'm very excited about it. Until then, may we be the first to wish you a
Merry Christmas. Deck the Hallmark is the That Sounds Fun podcast. It's produced by Tracy Noah's name. It's recorded live in, that Greenville, South Carolina. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com.